Hi Internet! Welcome back to the stream. Happy Monday. Hope everyone's doing good. Welcome back, everybody. So today's plan is viewer deck submission should be open. Yes, Kamada! Thank you for coming back, and I do have your deck code. We will pull that up now. Thank you for remembering, and also I still got it here. Hope everyone's been having an alright day. It was cold this morning, and that was the dominant thought in my brain for a little while. January 30th, not the last day of January, as much as I keep thinking that it is. It's not quite that. In other news, so last night after the stream, we watched a anime review from Giga, who had done a thing. Good morning / night. Good morning / night indeed. What I've adopted from somebody who said in the chat once is just like, happy time zone. I don't know what time zone it is for you, but happy time zone. That one. That one that you've got. Last night after the stream ended, Glass had already seen season 1, but I watched a review video from Giga on anime in general, and let me make sure I'm spelling this right. Komedad. Okay, it's 1 a.m. Oh my god, that's late or early depending on how it's going. Also, greetings to you in Brazil. Fun facts, Glass, the mod who also lives here, has a half-brother in Sao Paulo. But anyway, Yetis! And more Yetis! We were watching an anime review, and Made in Abyss Season 2 is apparently at the top of his list for anime of last year. So I sat down and started watching Made in Abyss Season 1, and we are 4 episodes away, I think, from the end of Season 1 now, because it's pretty fucking short. So that's what I was doing right before the stream started. I have thoughts on the main character for sure, Rico. But it's actually, I'm really liking the show. That's currently been like consuming most of my brain power for the past day. But I'm taking a break now to play with Tara. Definitely returning to it after this though, after the stream is done. For this list though, we've got Three Sisters, Yeti Yearling, Sentry, Iterative Improvement, Darkened Harp, Darkened Spear, Troll Chant, Trapper, Call the Wild, Flash Freeze, Scavenge, Camo Cloaker, Tall Tales, Berg, Ancient Yeti, Pack Mentality, and 3 Abominable Guardians. So I'm historically bad at drawing any kind of guardian, but we'll see if we can find it on time. The Noxus LeBlanc reputation version of the Yetis, I can literally never find this one. I can literally never find Abominable in like any reasonable time frame, and I'm not sure why. I'm dying, 1 sec. There we go. Way out, hello, welcome back. I'm doing well. Let's do Chronosphere. Something blue should happen for this, I think. Bailey, because it's Minnie at that stairs, and we're in Freljord mostly. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Okay. But yeah. Ozen so far is probably my favorite character from Made in Abyss. Ozen, maybe irredeemable, but she's incredible. Top tier, top tier. Big fan. Also, who doesn't love to torture just children in general? Children torture is great. That's Aphelios Leona Soul. That's you running a soul in there. Interesting. That's okay. I could keep a Yeti, but I have been burned by that so many times before that I think we're gonna try and find a yearling, and we found the yearling! Fuck yeah, we did. What's wrong with my lights? Okay. Stratu is about to make that quite a zippy little Yeti yearling. Okay. I don't want to really trade into the Yetis yet. A bomb? That's an Avarosan Trapper. Not the worst, actually. Yep, okay. Doing nothing. I'll take it. Avarosan Trapper, go be free! Okay. There's that. Top 3 cards. Harp would be interesting on the 3/3, depending. Chilling Knight. Chilling Knight sounds good. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. Excuse me. I have a Stratu. how do you pronounce that word in the title? You're not a rek'sai expert? That's fair. I personally pronounce it by going which, you know, is an excellent thing to hiss at the ground when you want to romance a very large void monster that I have heard rumors occasionally pops up out of the ground. That's the only thing rek'sai does. She occasionally pops up out of the ground. No violence, no terror involved. That's just the only thing she do. Fuck off, burb. Okay. Okay, we found the abominable by force. Thank you, Bebblingberg. There is such a thing. There is such a thing, and it is literally behind you, looking at you, questioning your life choices. There's a tall tales. I can actually do that. But let me attack with these guys. I want to hold on to the 1-2 because I would like this to be able to trigger. You're unfortunately not a Yeti. It does have a lot of white hair, this guy. Not an actual Yeti. Smack? Good. Punch it? Good. Give me tall tales. Yes. That's the drain. Absolutely fucking fine. Give me big boy. Give me big boy. I could have also cast this and then attacked, so I'm slightly stupid in that regard. But it's the first game of the evening, so we're still warming up. Right, Bailey? Yes, Bailey. Please don't do that. Oh, it's rude. That's just rude. Vengeance, though. Yes, yets. Yes, more yets, indeed. Also, Sir Gustus, good evening. Welcome back. How's it going? My Yeti died. Dang it, my Yeti died. I needed... Oh, there's another Yeti. Fantastic. You thought you got rid of one? Here's a new one, bitch. Okay, let's do that. Let's do another babbling bird, because we might be able to get 2 big chunkus monkuses going, which would be lovely. We are indeed... Oh, we found it as... That's fine, actually. Ancient Yeti is also fine. We'll have this going, though, and we have Troll Chant. Could also Camo Cloaker it. Do more yet. We've got 1 yet going, which is great. There's another Abominable Guardian, so we'll also be getting board space out of that. Ancient Yeti here would be kind of funny, but I also am just kind of sort of debating the open attack here, since that's probably pretty decent. Let's elusive 1, I think, so we can draw off of it. Yeah, big elusive yet. If they have a vengeance, if they have 2 vengeances in hand, that would be sad. It might be, though, looking at that spell hovered, but I mean, let's miss this bonus Sermana if they use it. Doing great. Love some card gaming. Is nightly entertainment. I'm glad that I can be part of your card gaming evening experience. They do indeed have another fucking goddamn vengeance, which is sad, but okay. Big Yeti number 2 died, but we have more. That's all that matters. All that matters is that there's more. It's about to happen, bitch. Okay, they also don't have Flock, so, I mean, this is safe. As far as I'm concerned at 4. I guess they could technically Black Spirit. Or I could just let this Yeti go. I'm gonna just let the Yeti go, actually. Yep. Yep, round start, boom, make more copies. We have a 5 cost now. There's another Abominable, because yes, top decks. Frosty Powers it is. Frosty Powers indeed. Enemy kill yet, you play more yets. It is a beautiful strategy of just like, excuse you, my fucking large furry boys are unending. Unending, never ceasing train of angry snow monkeys. That is fine. That's also not a daybreak effect, is it? Which means I can just kind of ignore that, right? Just kind of not worry about that at all. They might have a drain. They could have a drain, which is fair. It's an auto surrender, almost. Not quite an auto surrender, but they're still at 19 HP. I top tagged Abominable Guardians in a reasonable time frame. It's beautiful. That was really short and they surrendered, so I'm gonna do it again, actually. We're gonna get some more value. We're gonna squeeze some more value out of this yet situation. We can't leave it there. This cannot be the end. It must not. That is unfortunately Katarina Gwen, so it might be. I need to equip my card backs and stuff, actually. I'm forgetting to do that. Okay, 1 Yeti is good. 2 Yeti, also good, but I do need now a second one to cast on the board. We should be fine. Top deck Abominable, got the Yearling. Hopefully we can draw off the Sentry something pretty useful. Also happy to see the overlay back. Yeah, Bobolytics should be working. Thank you for keeping track of it, Sir Gustus. Yep. Go. Come on, Bailey. It's just you and me. Up against... Cow, Red Gwen. Cries. I was just crying in the back as a Red Gwen. As a Phantom Butler. Would you like to give me cards? I'd like cards. You like cards. I like cards. We all like cards. You don't want to give me cards? Rude. Also, Revney, hello! Bailey is a good boy. Bailey is a very good boy. Bailey is the best boy. I have really nothing to do against two fucking fearsome units. Alright, understanding why you didn't kill the first one. That is 6 damage to my face that I can't really prevent right now. I could equip the Yearling, I guess? Yeah, this doesn't actually increase anything. I could... The problem is I also don't want to Darken Spear too much because I actually want these things to just die. So I need them to kill them, but they're refusing at the moment. Read all the news today? Oh, wait, what news? I've actually been off social media a decent amount today, so if there was news on Twitter or posted somewhere else, I'm probably actually unaware of it. Yeah, I haven't checked Twitter all day, and I got home from work and ate dinner and watched Made in Abyss, so that's been my evening. And then I started the stream, because we stopped watching an episode like literally 20 minutes ago. Your little Yet doesn't need to die in this deck. Oh, the Yeti Yearling. Yeah, right now it's actually just doing pretty good. Now I can slap a spear on that, but I could also just camo cloaker this one. They posted the roadmap stuff. Oh, yes, I did actually see I think I retweeted one of the roadmap things. Looks like they still haven't announced the formal ranked or the tournament changes yet, but they did have announced like some new content, new modes I think were in there as well, and then rotations are upcoming. Yeah, that thing. There wasn't other than just like broad, we're gonna be doing this year, I was mostly looking out for like ranked changes or expansion news, so I wasn't even thinking of that when you mentioned that there were new updates, but yes, that also that stuff's happening. Do I give a shit? How much Hallow do you have? Literally none. What else do I give a shit about? Not much, really. I could just duplicate that and make another Enraged Yeti, and then still have a Troll Chant, which I feel like is pretty decent, honestly. 3 mana, 6 Sisks yet. Yep, that was my thought as well. Yeti with a Troll Chant. Or a Darkened Spear, actually, at some point. Right now we can certainly block Gwen. Right now we can certainly block some other stuff. I'd like to kill this. I'd like to kill one of these guys. We'd like to block here. And I think we'd like to block here. That's only 5 damage. We're currently wiping most of their board. That will be unstunned next turn. That's an open swing if I've ever seen one. They're damaging something here. Oh, Noxian Fervor is fine because if I deals 3, this goes up to 8, goes down to 5, and then I can just also subtract the damage off of the Gwen. So, yep, still the same result. Get fucked, dude. Get fucked, dude! Okay, yeah, Drain is annoying, not the end of the universe. 1 Fearsome. Draw Darkened Harp, also fine. Here we go for face. Yeah, here we go for fucking face at the moment. Also, Lower Bond, hello! Welcome back, how's it going? The Yeti power, truly they are powerful. What are you doing over there? You don't have a stun. You could potentially get rid of that though if you have a flaw, which is fair. But I have a +3/+4 off of the Fury of the North right now. That is a flock, and that is a Glimpse Beyond. So, assuming you don't have 2 of the fucking Glimpse Beyond, schmoogledy whatsits, excuse you? Excuse you? That's perfect lethal. It is perfect lethal. Elusive. Oh, the Camo Cloaker. I like the amount of mana I held open though, because we were able to just like punch them there with the 9-4. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Haha! LP. I've lost like 200 over the past few days, but it's fine. Yay! Yeti meta. The Yet meta. The Yeta. No, I'm sorry. I'll go throw myself off a bridge. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The Yeta! Yes! Remarkable Frisbee. Welcome back. Yes, this is pretty good. This is pretty solid. The Yeti Yeet. The Yeetus Yet. One of those things will work. They're happy they're extending seasonals time. Have time to climb back to Masters. Woo, climbing to Masters. Have fun with the grind if you enjoy the grind. Otherwise, just straight up good luck. The Yeta meta. The Yeta meta. The meta Yeta. You were unable to play with work. Oh yeah, hopefully you'll get some more time. The excuse that I have for playing video games is that I stream it all the time, so I have to stream something. But it is very convenient that I can shoehorn it in a little bit more easily. Huppies, they extended so you can keep playing your shitty meme decks at 0 LP before the reset. You know, that's a great time. That's why I am gonna queue up in with the deck that I built yesterday to be better puff caps. Because you know what the world lacked? Enough puff caps. I'm bringing back the Shroom Queen now that we're done with Masters and Seasonals and tryhardy shit. Kane Trox, I'm probably not going to touch you until before the season ends. I'm sorry, dudes, but we saw enough of you. This is yet another Leona of Felios, a Aurelian Soul player. This is okay. I didn't find the Teemo, unfortunately. I'm an insufficient Shroom Queen then. No Yets, no win? Oh, we might be able to win. Unfortunately, Teemo Yetis is not really a combo that I think I could pull off. There's a Victor. Wrong champion, but at least we found a champion. Oh, they have a board that I almost run sometimes. They got the Pulsefire chip. They got the Star Guardian shit. They're fucking styling. Okay, have the doggo. It's a good doggo. Don't kill the doggo. Don't kill nice doggo. Don't kill nice doggo. Oh, nice doggo dead. He just wanted to give you some chemical warfare. Just a little chemical warfare. That never hurt anybody. Have a fucking clump of wumps, bitch. Then I will cast other things eventually. That hurts. That will hurt. I need them to draw, but I can't deal with stuns super easily. What time is it? It is 8:27 p.m. So a little bit later, but not horrible. This is the time where I usually pick as a I have finished eating dinner and had time to do other stuff before the stream starts. Do I just end the round? I could take the pass here. Or I could just play something else. I'm gonna aloof them. I feel like aloofing is always a good answer to your problems. We dropped a Robin! Great. It's 12:27. Oh, so you're 4 hours ahead. Wait, yeah, wait, 12:20, yeah, that would be 4 hours? In Cali? Yes, I live in California right now. West Coast! We got a lot of rain recently, which means that we're slightly less in a drought, which is nice. I like the slightly less drought scenario. You're in the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, that was my curiosity, because I think for East Coast right now it's 11:28, right? Not 12:28? Because I don't think the East Coast has a daylight savings time that we don't, as far as I know. Eastern time? All right. Wait, we're on the East Coast, because I grew up in New York initially. Fortunately, no, close to it, but not there. Oh, no! My fucking peddler! My peddler! I wanted that. It was good. It was gonna do things. It was gonna go far. It was gonna do all the things. I'm not pick units just for the funs of it. I will... Okay, so we know that they have a Felios on there. How many Sunhawks you running? 6. Okay, so there was 2 Sunhawks in there. That's fine. Hopefully they can't kill my Teemo now, because I'd love to double 17 from here. Philly? I mean, Philly... Okay, I know people who shit on Philly. I personally have never shit on Philly, and I did enjoy it the one time I visited. Okay, there's... Don't kill it! Oh, Teemo, my Teemo. But it was my team. Oh, but it was a team. Oh, but what did the Teemo do other than terrify you? Favorite worst best city you've ever hated to live in? Favorite worst best city. That's quite a description. Teemo, no. I know. From Cancun? Oh shit. Yeah, alright. I hate it. But we have a 4-4, so I hate it marginally less. You want more puff caps? Did I hear you ask for more puff caps? Controlled chaos? How can a user with the name Controlled Chaos not go to us and think to themselves, I need more puff caps in my life to really live on the edge of existence? Stop stunning my stuff. I need it. It's useful. It does things for me. Like, stops damage. Like, stops a ridiculous amount of damage from that stupid fucking sunbird you have. Because that's a stupid sunbird. If anyone hasn't told you yet, the sunbird is stupid. Mostly because it's just, why was it great? The +1/+1? I know it's useful, but like, why do you have to have it? Yes, more puff caps. Okay. I unfortunately don't really have any play besides a Victor or a Chump Wump, and I feel like the Victor definitely dies. So I'm gonna risk the Hex Core Foundry. We're gonna do it. We're gonna risk that, and then we're gonna see what they do. And if they tap down a little bit more, maybe I can risk my boy. Except there's literally almost no benefit to that because it's gonna lose it anyway. What's the typical food at a stadium in California? That's a very specific question. Let me think. So I did go to a football game. And by football, I mean American football. So where the quarterbacks give each other concussions, not the football where you kick balls with your feet. And it was, I mean, the dominant memory I have actually is that they were selling like a lot of different beers, but they were selling beers not in cans. They were selling them in like the giant open containers, which was just like, I'm gonna drop this on the ground and then there's gonna be beer all over the ground, and I just don't want that. Food wise, I think they had some random food trucks around, but they definitely had like just like a hot dog stand where you could just get a basic ass hot dog, which I think is what I went with. The one with the egg-shaped ball that you throw with the hand. Yes, that one. Whatever that one's called. The one where where every dude tries to look like Garen with the giant shoulders. Football is just a game for Garens. Changed my mind. That's a lot of things happening over there also. You used to play rugby? How was rugby? The sport that freaks me out a little bit is where in the tiny town where I grew up, a lot of people for some reason were into lacrosse, and I watched lacrosse like once. I watched like there was this cool game going on, and I was walking past the park when it was happening, and my main memory of lacrosse was that it just looked really painful. Like these girls were just like taking their lacrosse, whatever they're called, sticks. I'm gonna call it a stick. They were taking their lacrosse sticks and just like hitting each other with them to like get to the ball, and I was just like, this seems aggressive. This just seems really, really fucking aggressive. Also, I'm dying to Leona, but this is besides the point. Now you're fat since you quit. You know what? I fucking feel that because I used to do a lot of dance when I was, I would say up until like 21-ish. And after that point, I stopped, and I am definitely not in shape anymore. And I've definitely gained weight. And sometimes I'm just like, I could ramp up the activity again and lose a lot of that weight, but I'm lazy. And I like to not go on walks sometimes. I used to be so good about doing shit like that every day, and for some reason recently is just like falling off of a fucking cliff. I do still kind of like running though, deep down, so I should probably go back and do that at some point. But running's hard, and sometimes I just want to fucking eat chips, you know? And play Runeterra. I want to eat chips and play Runeterra, and sometimes the universe is just like, have you thought about being fit instead? No. No, I have not. Yeah, I hate everything. That's a scarab. Or toad, not a scarab, it's a toad. Maybe we can get them to toss something valuable in 45 turns. That'll work. Also, my eclectic collections are doing incredible amounts of work. There's a silence, rude, but at least it's still a 3-1. At least I still have it. I can't unsilence it though. That's a Karina Mastermind. That's a 3 puff caps, actually. Not the shabbiest. 5 puff caps. What a time to be alive! I'm popping this fucking Karina right about now. Alright, you need to counter this. And I don't know if you can. And we also have a pokey stick afterwards. So your call. You have to also draw into the next turn. So good luck, I guess. I mean, if they have... They don't have rallies, because this actually isn't Sunburn. I was expecting, like, for some reason, I almost wanted to say, oh yeah, they're gonna have Katarina. And then I was like, they're not gonna have fucking Katarina. That's not what this deck do. Would you like to participate in an LOR streamer show match tournament? That is quite the question. I don't see why not. I'm already participating in a series from Pink Ghost, which I think I'm allowed to talk about, that should be kicking off in the next month or 2. Yep, we're gonna pass, and then we're gonna hope that they top deck a lot, of things. Top deck all the things, controlled chaos, every single one of them, all at once. Please? Just pretty please. Stop, also stop gravitating me. It's rude. It's rude. Why you gotta be so rude? I'm actually now going to... Do I counter the drain? I don't think... I mean, I can counter the drain because it's still basically a damage saved. Yeah. Okay, well... This has to work, unfortunately. Unfortunately, this kind of has to work, and I have to force them to top deck next turn, or they have to just top deck the right number next turn, because otherwise I die, and Eclectic is not going to be able to cast this turn to trigger extra shit. There's Ava Achiever, not as useful. There was only 1 on the top! No! No! We ran into fucking 6, and then there was absolutely none. We're gonna make them watch the animation, though, at least, because they pissed me off. If I had managed to find an insider knowledge, it would have been fine. Or if the Hexcore Foundry had literally just done a little bit more effort. Like a fraction more effort! Probability. Probability works against me. This is the fun of puff caps, and I do say fun loosely. The fun of puff caps is never knowing if you're gonna win. Your opponent doesn't know if they're gonna lose in 2 seconds, but you also don't know if you're gonna win in 2 seconds. That's the tightrope of the shrooms. It's a joy. Don't you think, Flufferton? I'm pretty sure Flufferton agrees. Also, I shall hold it. You want to have at least a 1,000 USD prize pool? Holy shit, that's a big prize pool. It's not necessary. I want to give something back for the time. I mean, kudos to you for doing that. That's incredibly generous, and I wish you luck. I feel if you come to a point where you are solidifying, yeah, I'd be down. I'm at a point where after seasonals, I'm just like, you know what, fuck it. Let's get a little more involved with tournaments, I think. Maybe I'll regret that later, but for now I'm just like, yes, this is probably gonna be good. Poro! Poro indeed. Jax Tristana, Remni, thank you for the deck code. Don't kill my Teemo. Don't kill my Teemo as no fight to Leah. I am a little bit afraid. Can I puff cap up them? What do they have? Not many pings, to be honest. Not really many pings. They could have a 3-1 Rockhopper here, but they don't have much else, and they don't have Quicksand. Regardless, so let's, yeah, just plant the maximum number possible here. Also, good night! Thank you for coming by, Laramard, while you could. Appreciate it as always. Let's pass here. Paste in this deck code from Remni. Get that started. That's an Endless Devout. I don't give a fuck. Do I give a fuck? Not really. Let's do that. I think is pretty decent. Could we get allowed to get it? Could we have gotten him to level? No, not quite. If I could top deck a Chump Wump, that would be perfect. Or Clumpa Wumps. Clumpa Wumps? Victor. Okay, Victor is also fine. Victor also works. Though we should probably consider going for an Aloof Travelers here. Because we have the Purple Berry Shake to protect the Teemo if we need to. That's a Puff Cat. That hits face. We dropped a Talia. Fantastic. Did you miss the sexy bug noises? Tatsigi, first of all, welcome back. And second of all, no, you fucking didn't. Do you like the sexy bug noises? I can make them on command whenever anybody likes. Yes, Teemo, go. Yes. Yes, Teemo! Did I buy the Spirit Blossom skin? You bet I fucking did. We almost have a Ava Achiever. We've got, unfortunately, no Proximity Puff Cap activated, which does make me a little sad. We do potentially have an Aftershock, though, which... Not gonna lie, would have been better to use before that Talia happened. Way before the Talia happened. I can currently block that. But do I really want to deal with two of these? No, I actually don't want to deal with two of those. I'm glad you think it's amazing. I worked very hard on it, in case you cannot tell. It's been part of my life's work to perfect the sexy bug noise. You know, I'm never gonna do a hot tub stream, but if I could command the insect kingdom by replicating its mating sounds, I will. I would like to control bugs. Yes, good, fantastic. Don't give a shit. I will let's just Chump Wump here. I'd like to double, you know, 26 instead of 16. We'll see if that can actually happen. Quicksand incoming, I'm sure. So we'll probably just lose a Teemo to something. We would have lost him anyway. Hi, Talia.
They are my people, and I am theirs.
I don't give a shit who your people are. I'm here to destroy you all with the plague, alright? Are you accepting of the plague, Talia? Because that's what I'm here to do. Plague time! Quicksand. Plague. Yes or no to the plague? Yes, plague? No plague? It's a Celestial Wonder type of thing. Okay, that's understandable. There is a Malphite in there. Oh, that's what the Targon is. Well, at least they didn't fucking die. That's something. I can get rid of the 2/2. Deals 3 to a thing. But that's also gonna summon a 5/3. So I might wait. We're probably gonna, I mean, we're not losing this turn, but I'd like to try and get rid of that. Only we can't, of course, because it didn't do anything. Fantastic. Also, I have to say, I put a Seraphine in here because we are actually casting at like relatively decent number of smaller cost spells, but I've never actually seen her while playing this Katek. So I feel like I can be I feel a little less scumfuck about running a thing in here. Can I not die? I can not die. This is very good. I like it when I don't die. Trail of Evidence is giving me an entrapment. Oh, entrapment. Yes! Okay, so if I do it there, that's take 2 extra damage, but I can probably kill that 5/3 later. I'll entrap at some point. We have Victor, Entrapment, Hexcore Foundry, which might be the play. We could also just go straight up for Ava Achiever, but I feel like that's gonna die. And actually might not die, to be fair, depending on how I play this. You were occupied last night. How did Seasonals go? Seasonals I went 5-4 in the open rounds, which, like, all things considered, I'm not actually too mad about. Rite of Negation. Do you have any in hand? Okay, so there's 2 in the deck. That's probably all the ones that they have in there. I'd be willing to bet. Let's do a Hexcore Foundry. Do you destroy that? I don't think so. I don't think so. You might go with Rite or something on the 2/2 because you do have that Clockling sitting around. But yeah, Seasonals, honestly, were pretty fun. Wait, is that... Deal 4 to an enemy. I can't buff it past Purple Berry then. Alright, fine. First this, next World Champion. I have tried to avoid telling myself that World Champion is the next step, but part of my brain, the competitive part of my brain that... forced me to, that like drove me to get to seasonals despite the fact that I'm genuinely a meme player at heart anyway. Ah, stop killing my stuff! Ah, I just want to puff cap you! Why is this so hard? Why are you resisting? Why are you resisting my win con? How dare you? Acorn is fine. One puff cap is pathetic. There's a Seraphine. One puff cap is also still slightly pathetic, but we're doing it. Let me do this, I think, and then Ava Achiever? That would have been 4 damage if we'd had it on the board instead of the Victor, but it also still would have died to the same run of the Arcane anyway. But who knows? Maybe one day I will be world champ. It's possible. It's more possible than I thought it would be, or would have thought it would have been a while back. Oh, you're drawing 2 cards? You brave, brave soul. Or drawing a card, I suppose, not 2 cards, unfortunately. Woe is me. Let's do Ava. You know what? Fuck it. We're probably gonna die next turn anyway, so let's go out in style. Style! Do I have a Teemo hat? I don't have a Teemo hat, actually. Not really something I have, like, super considered. Not because I think it's a bad idea, but I just never thought about the hat. I do have the Shroom Ghost costume, but that's very different, and is also not, not in any particular theme of the game. No! Nothing! No puff caps! No puff caps! Sad Bard. Sad Bard with no puff caps. How could we not find any off of the Hexcore Foundry? There's 38 in there! There's 38! Ah, my soul hurts. Ah, my soul hurts. That hurt my soul. Ah, Jesus, damn it. Probability, it's probabilistically so unlikely. Does the game care about that? No, but we have another deck to get to before I forget, so let's go check that out anyway. Is Elzon on Teemo? Yeah, I'm on fucking Teemo. Someone mentioned that, you know, memeing at 0 LP is a great time, and that's the vibe we're carrying through today. Fuck Cane Trucks for now. Echo Jinx, Red Gwen, I've never heard of those. I've never touched them in my life. But for now we're importing from Remni, I believe. I'm gonna delete the Bilgewater, the Born deck, unfortunately. The Born to Win deck in the name of importing what I've heard is Tristana Jax? The Trist Jax? Viewer, Remini, that's not your name. Yes, finally, the probability of being let down by puff caps is always 100%. It is, it's true. If you're getting puff capped, you're let down by them just hitting you unexpectedly. And if you're trying to pilot them, you're let down by the fact that they're just fucking betraying you. Each one of them is an individual little betrayer. So you can't let it get under your skin. Tree, your beloved? I think this is a tree. Wait, Remedy, did you say this is a tree-free version? To tree or not to tree? There is no tree in it? Okay. Sorry, Ronak. Where did it go? Where did my not tree go? Here's my not tree. Also can confirm 2-0 to puff cap deck in seasonals. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Should I do the elf skin? I'm gonna do the elf skin. Devil D convinced me to get the elf skin a while back, so we shall honor the fart bastard with that. Let's do Tabletop Tavern, I think. And I saw someone with a pulse fire chip and I had a hankering, so I'm gonna use it now. Is a firm believer of doing a different type of tree. Bart Thomas, I feel like you're trying to call me out. You are welcome to do so. You are correct. Smoke the trees. Bandle Tailstones, Blades of the Fallen, Catch, Furith, Entrancing Lord, Grumble Slug, Jax, Pokestick, Sharesies, Bandle City Mayor, Piltovan Castaway, Stress Defense Tristana, Wandering Shepherd, 2 Aloof Travelers, Combat Cook, Scholarly Climber, Sudden Surge, and 1 Minimorph. Right, so the Furiths make the weapons. Furith with blades on the open is always funny. Or turn 2, I suppose, is always funny. We've got the catches to equip and or +1/+1. Lure for draw and equip his synergies. And then just some buffs in general. Scholarly Climber is always slightly annoying to deal with. It's like that spell shieldy dragon that nobody plays. It's actually surprisingly defensible, but harder to pilot because it's just so big. It costs a lot of mana. Let's try this out though. When she farts on your glorb. Devil D, we're playing the Tristana. I'm glad that I summoned you with the elf Tristana. Fused Firebrand is your favorite dragon? Yes! Yes! That one. That's the one I was thinking of. Toss destroys cards. Yes, I know this. I know this because I lost to a deep player on seasonals. I feel so much shame from that, not gonna lie. I lost to Deep in seasonals. I also lost to Black Flame and Nivea in seasonals by the same fucking person. Ah! Who was that crazy person? Who was that crazy person, and how do I both, like, pat them on the head and strangle them? Are you playing Red Gwen? Oh, you're playing Red Callista as the thing. That's the thing. I'm sure it's a thing somewhere. I could have Furthed, to be fair, but I mean, that's dying anyway, so probably should have Furthed. I mean, I can do it now, but I've already taken the damage. I'm just gonna pass. It's too late. Lost to Black Flame and Nivea, intriguing. It's intriguing's a word. Intriguing's a word, I suppose. Put some respect on Deep's name? No. Deep sucks. There, I've said it. Okay, Megatusk is kind of fun. Megatusk and Treasures and Nautilus are all kind of fun. But in the moment, it sucked. It sucked ass. It sucked so much ass. I was not a fan. You laughed at a Black Flame Revna earlier, then they dropped a 30-30. 30-30. Fuck, you mean Deep sucks? Well, I mean, yeah, sometimes it's a little annoying is all I'm trying to say here. Sometimes it just fucks up your whole day, and you're just like, why did you do that? Anyway, I'm gonna kill the Callista. In other news, I'm gonna fucking murder Calliska. Calliska? It's a Calliska now. Yeah, I will not kill your hallowed. I will not kill your hallowed. This is not a hello, it's a goodbye. I don't know where the energy's coming from, but I do apologize for it. Aloof seems decent. Yeah, fuck you. Aloof.
We made it.
Aloof on 4. Nothing feels better. Internal Dancers dropped. Fantastic. Yeah, that's annoying, but it'll always happen. Excuse me, pardon me. I see that you have a thing that I want in my possession. As in, I'd like it fucking dead. Thank you. Thank you for letting me kill it fucking dead. No, nobody's returning. Shut up, Callista. Okay. 2, 3 hallowed? Oh, 1 hallowed. Oh, you're behind. Hi. How are you, Katarina? We know what you're about by now, so that's great and wonderful. I cannot poke her down, right? Oh, I could actually potentially poke her down with the Electro Harpoon, but then we have to consider that they marbly have Mark. Do you think this deck has Mark of the Isles? Harpoon the Katarina? I'm gonna hope that they don't have Mark of the fucking Isles and go with it anyway. Small Furth, die. Okay, sorry, Furth. Please don't buff that. Please don't buff that. Please don't buff that. Pretty please don't have Mark of the oh, they don't have Mark of the Isles. I've never been happier. Ooh, thank you. Learn to real quick to be afraid of that. I was playing the other day. I was just like, no, we have to be extremely afraid of that. There's no getting around it. Gotta be super fucking afraid. Harpoon has won you a lot of games. It's a nice little trick, to be honest. Also, the fact it does actually 4 damage in summary, not just 2 damage to the unit, is kind of nice. Callista, speaking of returns, can you return Ledros' calls? He wants his lover back? You, Callista? He wants you back? Contraption is really good in the deck, too. Oh, right, because we do want the multi-region stuff going on. For the Tristana, who I don't have. It's fine, we'll find her later. Yeah, sure. Go. You go, then we can go with something else. We have 1 refill, but 2 refill is like not bad at all. We also have Impact. Let's go with Combat Reel though, I think, because you become 4, right? Yeah, 4-2 is, I think, a little bit better. There's 2 foyers, so that's annoying, but it's not the end of the universe, thank God. Let's cast away again, and then we can put the Pan of Pain maybe on the Aloof Travelers or something like that. Landmark removal. Oh! I completely forgot it also removes landmarks for 4 mana, actually. So about an well, a little more than an aftershock, to be fair, but it's not so bad. Yeah, let's cast away and then do other stuff. I mean, they might have a stun. They might not have a stun, honestly, though. That's also an option. Fish a whack for damage?
Hey, I've done more with less.
Okay, so you have 5 mana. There's a Callista. So that has only seen a couple of things die, though, so I'm going to continue, I think, with my original plan. Pan of Pain. What white rocks they cooking? Oh, God. Yeah, everybody goes here. So 2 things die. There's another foyer, so the Callista's going to level next turn, unfortunately. But I will, honestly, I think, just pay that price for damage here. I could have gone with the 2-2, actually. Should have gone with the 2-2 as well. Because there's no unit for them to kill, so I just lost damage there. Whoosh. That's no good. That's no good, exactly. So this is +2/+1, or the discard, or the thingy. I have a Mini-Morph. I can't discard and also Mini-Morph Callista, but I can do that next turn. So for now, I think I'm just gonna try and kill the second one. Can I discard? I can probably discard Combat Reel. I think I can discard Combat Reel, right? Yeah. I mean, I could also discard Furith. It's Furith or Combat Reel. I'm just gonna try and kill the second one before it hits me. Might as well kill the Katarina. Yeah, I think that's just the right answer. Boop, and then they're never gonna guess what's happening to them. I mean, they are gonna guess what's happening to them because I did it before, but hopefully they don't have a counter this time either. And they don't! Yeah, you have a Callista, she's terrifying. Yada, 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 thingy-majiggy, what's it, so on and so forth. You have a 4-5. You have a 6-5. Apologies, it got bigger. Yeah, improvise on other dude. Oh, 4-1's gonna die, but that's okay. Pick some Sandsworn. Let's go with Sandworn, actually. Not Sandsworn, Sandworn. I think I might have been saying Sandsworn this whole time. And that's a lie. It is Sandworn. Imagine Callista brought back the strongest pair of liquid balls every attack. I'm gonna just take a... Oh, I can't block anyway, so I should have just taken the big fat one. But, I mean, here's an impact weapon for later. I'm saving it for later. Oh, that's a lot of hallowed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why are you a hoe? Callista, why are you a hoe? I know that Kekarim did a lot of bad things, but why could you calm down on the hoeing? That's a lot of overwhelm, and I don't like it. Callista, unfortunately, needs to go the way of Vlad. Like, total rework for rotation. Legacy, or whatever they're doing with the Vlad. Okay, yeah, that's, yeah, 1/6 is gonna be fun soon. I'd like that, I really would. A 1/6 seal would be much preferable over that bullshit. Also, I have no units. Jax! Tristana! That's technically a multi-region follower, so it's a blocker. Yeah, yes. Combat Cook is pretty good. All they have to do is make her revive champs. Oh yeah, like the card that already exists that I just discarded from their hand. Okay, buff that shit. Give me a quick attack 5/3. Give me... ooh, I could Gale with a fearsome 4/1, but that doesn't actually do anything. So I think let's just go with this. Stress defense. We have enough blockers because they're actually not gonna have... Ooh, no, they're gonna have a full board going into attack. We might just lose anyway. Because I can't really easily kill that or use it to the Callista. Let's do this. House Maiden Abyss. Glass, I hate you. Maiden Abyss is great. Not full of any child trauma. Or any terrifying things such as these. No. You have a lot of things. I'm gonna just pass the turn here. Okie dokie. Stop that. That's Sharesies. Ha! That's an Eternal Dancers! Ha 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 ha! No, 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 no. Ha ha! No. That's funny. That's funny you think you have Eternal Dancers. You don't. You do not. Stress defense, please save me. Please save me. Please save me. Please save me. That's a very big angry lady happening at my face right now. They do they run Decimate? You think they run Decimate? I hope you don't run Decimate. Yes, yes, I know. That's great. That's wonderful. I hate it. You're terrible. Okay, yeah, you, no, 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 no. No! Fearsome, right. No! No! Also, no! An extra no! Enough damage, thank you very much. Callista's hanging out over there, and I'm fine with that. I'm absolutely fine with that. Put the pot on the mayor. I was debating putting the pot on the mayor, but I liked the open turn where nothing, like, I was pretty sure I had the next turn set. Also could have blocked the 4-1 over there, I think, instead. Well, we're probably okay. Yeah, I think I'll put the pan on him now because he's just big chillin'. Okay, yes. Jax, Tristana, somebody, that's a Grumble Slug. Is the slug. Technically, it does things, I think. It's cute. It's a water bear. It's Runeterra's tardigrade. It'd vote for bear if he gave me the pot. I feel like that's a pretty safe description there of just, you want to give me pot? I'll vote for you. Yeah. So, okay. And move the attachment. I could move the attachment to the Grumble Slug and get a nice quick attacking with the Grumble Slug, I think, if I'm understanding Sharesies correctly. Weed Man? Weed Man indeed. Yeah, that's a 5-4 with quick attack, and I'm gonna use it. I'm armed with a slug, bitch. What do you think I'm a slug? I wish I had a catch in hand or something so that I could just like put it over there. Because the problem is that unless I top deck another Benimorph or something, I mean, the Hallowed is still just gonna be there chilling, threatening me from afar. They don't even have Gwen. I'm just dying to Hallowed, and a Scholarly Climber is not enough because by now it's +9. Never been better. Where the fuck are my champions? There's 6, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure there's 6 of them. Please stop with the overwhelm damage. I can't handle it anymore. That's a mini morph. It brought back the mini. Oh, get fucked. I mean, I'm the one who's getting fucked here, but also just get fucked. I needed to kill Callista and we couldn't. Usually mulligan for Tristana. I thought I'd be okay because my hand was like, I felt like I had resources. Also, I think I did mulligan. Did I mulligan a few cards? I don't remember anymore. I want to say I did. If I didn't, I probably should have mulliganed harder. But I also thought within however many rounds that was, 8 or so, that I'd be able to find a champ. You know, in the top 20 cards on my deck, maybe find a champ? No, thanks. Nothing will ever compare to the expedition run I had, where I had 1 Nautilus and it was trying to run deep in expeditions, and he was literally the last fucking card on the bottom of my fucking goddamn deck. Hi, Tristana! Yeah, maybe mulligan those, but we have 3 drops. That's too many Tristanas. I don't want the 3rd one. Do not give me the 3rd one. Do not you fucking dare give me 3 of the Tristanas. Can I go a match without top decking 3 of the same fucking thing? I can, yes, thank you. All right, Ferrith, go. Be brave. Be free. Have a pot of pain. Impact, let's go. Oral creatures. Get fucked. Okay, small dude. Go for face. Deal some damage. I'm here because the universe is real and hopefully not a simulation. Thank you, coral creatures, for questioning my existence. What can I do? Probably just a Piltover Castaway. Stop attuning mana. What's your Seraphine Mastery? 31. What's your TF? 180,000! Oh, I see. Oh, you like TF. You like TF a whole lot. That's a lot of liking TF you got going on there, and I'm a little afraid. I'm a little nervous about that. Counterfeit? There's a counterfeit happening? I want to know what they've counterfeited. I want to know what they've counterfeited now. Oh, I really want to know. I have a great and mighty need to know. What can I do here? So we have Tristana, or we have Wandering Shepherd and Furith, or we just straight up have a combat cook. Multi-region, granite +1/+0. I mean, we could, I have 2 of them. Your spell is Buster Shot, right? Because it's weird. I actually don't hate this into a Furith. Trist, Furith, Pot. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Because we can at least get her to 3. I was debating getting her to 4, but I actually think, I think, yeah, the power increase is actually kind of helpful. I mean, we also just have Buster Shot activated, which is like not a necessarily negligible amount of damage. Protect. Firth, and then Seraphine will do stuff. We all know what the Seraphine does. We all know how the Seraphine do. Please don't stun anything. And such like. Also, I hate that you made fucking goddamn super cool star chart. That's so much value. No! No, not Moonsilver. No! Not that! Okay, alright, it's fine. Everything is fine. What are you doing? That's the fucking heavy metal. Okay, you know what? Least of my problems. I mean, not necessarily the least of my problems, but at least they are lesser problems now. Let's go with a Fish-a-Whack? Do you die now to something? 1 mana? I mean, there's a chance, but at least now I have a 4/1. There's a fucking Thermogenic Beam. Fair enough. Fair enough, I guess. Alright, at least I have more of those. Go, team. Go, team!
No
Yep.
outsiders.
Mm-hmm.
To the sands.
Down to 15. Pass. Well, I have Slug and Shepherd. I top-decked the last Tristana. Why do you have a Shelly? We don't need that. We don't need that. I don't need that. Nobody needs that. Let's play the one that I top-decked and then immediately cast a Buster Shot if I can. Been a long time since I saw a fucking Shelly. What the shit? Okay, also die. Before you cast spells, also die, please. Please. Please, I need you to die. We can't handle that for very much longer. Thank you, dead Shelly. This isn't a Nami meta. Get out of here. Nami got nerfed into the fucking ground. Yeah. Let me forge upon the Trist, I think, right? Yeah, let's forge upon the Trist. Jerk card. The Shelly, a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, I will, I'll scout my Tristana. I'd like that if she doesn't die instantly to another Thermogenic Beam or something. But for now, we do have the level. Yeah, Scout 7-4, let's go! This is a Shelly free zone. Yeah, why aren't they respecting that? Why don't they respect the Shelly free status? They just refuting all of it. Rake, yeah, Rake is fucking wild. Hopefully they can't they can't duplicate their spells yet, so they can't, like, you know, Mystic Shot it down, but also, they're 6 mana, and, yeah, P and Z with any sort of mana is just kind of bad. Not another heading of those. Jesus, I hate it. Now it can tie to a Mystic Shot for sure. Let me improvise on it one more time, though, while you're here. Pain is tough. I might actually try and give her tough here, because I'm worried about damage. That's a 10-2 with impact and quick attack. Beautiful, thank you. This guy, seriously? I know! Endless removal. Don't have a get excited or something. That's a Mystic Shot! Not on my Tristana. Thank you very much. How's your whatever we're called doing? This doesn't matter. Go team. Order doesn't matter, right? Yeah, order doesn't really matter. We're killing the coral. We're taking down to 10. Imagining playing Sarah just generally. Here's the problem. I don't think Seraphine as a card, divorced from the Runeterra meta and the Runeterra cards that she's with, I think is actually genuinely fun. I like her a lot. It's unfortunate that Bar and other random effects can just go fucking wild in this game, because that sucks. And nobody has a good time when that happens. Dr. Case Monster, yes, we are doing some Tristana gaming. We are. It's going You know, actually surprisingly well so far. Give me a forge. Ooh, yeah, Sandsword is fine. Give me a big fearsome. We're holding on to stress defense if we need it for something. I don't know if we will, though. Either I will stress defense at Tristana if we need to. Hold on to the HP. Can I take that? I think we can take that. You can save the Trist. You put the Overwhelm on the Trist. Oh, did I miss something? Probably. I'm just gonna go for damage here, but I'm sure I missed an interaction. The Combat Cook currently is almost lethal damage, so that's exciting. I could also stress defense the 3/3 in advance, but I mean, something is still gonna block Tristana anyway. You have 150,000 mastery on Tristana. My pathetic 5,000 mastery is impressed. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pied Piper! Hi! Your mastery is on par with this TF player, who is apparently a really, really, really big TF fan. True Tristana gamer. I know! We can't compete. Unless you have more than 150,000 mastery on Trist, I feel like you can't compete here. I would like to get a win. What are you? Oh, Caustic riffing me. I hate that, actually. I hate that a lot, but we are at least killing the Seraphine. Do I save with a stress defense? Right now we trade everything down to 7. I have a Grumble Slug and like unit replacements. 1/6. I mean, I could hold on to the Fearsome guy and leave the 3/3, or I could hold on to the Quick Attack guy and deal 4 damage. I don't hate that. We get a weapon back that dies. This comes around.
Just do a frontal assault. That always works.
I'm gonna go with this, actually. Maybe that's a waste, but I feel like 6 HP, and we'll just stick with 6 HP. Yeah, we do have the Fish Whack for her, who has now +6. Yeah, +8, plus the Pan. That's a discard. That's double rummage. Okay. Wait, they discarded what now? Intel and Shelly. And then just drew 2 cards. Okay, that's a time trick. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, time trick, Cohen. Just let it happen. Sarah's dead. That is so dumb with rummage. The fact that it draws you 4 cards, absolutely bullshit, if you ask me. I don't think that should happen. My executive opinion, that should not happen with rummage. I already hated that card, and now I have even more reason to hate it. But yeah, dead Seraphine. That pings off. Unfortunately, we trade there. Okay, 3 damage if we need it. Rumble Slug is just kind of chilling. I'm gonna cast Rumble Slug while we can. Also, Digi, thank you for the deck code. Bringing that in now. That's a 14-2. Jax? Jax? Could I have a Jax? Jax would also help. I'm pretty sure we've leveled you like 40,000 times by this point. That's a Seraphine. Okay. Aloof. Get me value. That's an entrancing leer. And a swindle. That's a pretty cheap card to get discarded though. So what the fuck is in your hand right now? You're a 65% win rate in Masters with Mornora Bard. Yo, Bard! I'm a humongous Bard fan. My icon right now is Bard. It's great. Okay, so Impact Ahoy. Fish a Whack available. Equipped Impact, I don't give a fuck, really. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't give a fuck. Let's do this. And then I don't know how to have Lure, so I might not need the Overwhelm effect on the Tristana, because if they can't kill her now, then it's just 1 Leer and we've got it. That's, ooh, now the Tristana is dead, except that I have another one. Haha, stop drawing cards. Oh boy, oh, you didn't go for the, what?
Sing it with me now.
What are you doing, you more? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna ask too many questions. I'm just gonna let it happen. We're gonna hide this from them. Equip the squad, make them cry. That's what we're trying to do. Please nobody hurt the Tristan. Oh, we got Heroic Refrain, which is gonna make things way harder to kill. Okay, boom, damage. This doesn't matter, we just need that fucking entrancing lure to resolve, and it fucking does. It drew us another one. That's not what we need, but here we go. Time to win. Please? Please, time to win! The Grumble Slug alone is enough! You have to get rid of 2 of them! Have we sufficiently equipped the squad or nah? What are you finding? What random bullshit nonsense is coming out of your PNZ, asshole? Oh, it's something. I can feel it. That's too. Oh, the stack is multiplying. Yes! No! Bad! Terrible. How many fucking... What the fuck is going on here? That's a Seraphine and a Seraph... They've cast 2 Seraphines. What's taking damage right now? You're dealing 2 damage here, which is 1, and then 2 damage there, which is great, and then you're dealing 2 damage over here and there, and then you're dealing damage over there. Can I just heroic refrain my way out of this? It's +2/+1 though, unfortunately. Wait, so Tristana's taking 1 damage and 1 damage, or yeah. I think if I heroic refrain, we are out of this. At least for the Tristana. Yeah, I think this will work, right? Boom, boom, bap. Tristana survives. The 8/6 doesn't. They need another burn spell. They probably can find it. To be perfectly honest. They probably have it. They don't fucking have it! Woo! Math is for blockers. I wish. I wish it was more for blockers. Unfortunately, I did have that one game myself where I was playing Seraphine and I had 0 cards, and then I top decked off of that TF spell, and then it was like, and then I turned it around. So you do have to do math when you're faced with the Seraphine, unfortunately. Fuck yeah, indeed. And we've got a Tristana win. I don't have to be afraid of the people with high masteries coming for me for not getting a win. Yeah, good. Moving on. We've got now a deck from Digi Dragon King here. So let's take a look. Take that in. Import maximum number. Fuck off. You know what I can do? You know what's gonna fill me with joy? I can get rid of my seasonals decks. Haha! That's inventory space. Beautiful. Victor! Also beautiful. Dr. Cake Monster, thank you for the deck code as well. You're coming in right after Digi here. So you'll be up next. It's the bullshit deck. Oh, I know what bullshit deck this is. I know what bullshit deck this is. I'm a fan. Digi. Good bullshit. I look at all the Victors that I have in my inventory. It's expanding and it makes me feel like I'm at home. Victor, get a skin. I'm not telling Riot to give him a skin. I'm telling Victor, the robot, who has so many self-augmentation abilities, to give himself a goddamn skin. Victor, you deserve something nice. Especially after whatever's gonna happen in Season 2 of Arcane. I'm sure you deserve something nice. What are we doing for a card back? Oh, do I have... I can put the Seasonals Competitor one on because I'm a Chad. Also, how long does it take to get cards? A few weeks of playing? I would say that's pretty fair. If you are new to the game, which I'm assuming you are, one thing that I found quite helpful is if you check out the, the challenges are a good way to get small but easy amounts of LP if you're learning. I found it super helpful. And also the wherever the paths are, the reward paths. The reward paths are also pretty good. You can also look at the reward paths a little bit to see, like, oh, you get things from this region, and those, if they're things that you want, you can go for that path a little bit more. It will auto-pick you one. Don't let it auto-pick you one. Go with what your heart desires. Digi. The bullshit deck. Let's go. No! I wanted to edit it. I don't know why I clicked the delete button. Thermogenic Beam, Otterpuss, Trinket Trade, Conchologist, Mystic Shot, Pokestick, Time Trick, Loping, Telescope, Station Archivist, Stress Defense, Duluth Travelers, Victor Shellfolk, many more, Mirror Mage, and 2 Glorious Evolutions. So we're just making stuff. We're taking stuff and we're making stuff. And then hopefully we're not horrifically slow so that we can actually see a Mirror Mage happen. Jaxtress is a lot more fun than you'd think, even without Tree. Yeah, Tree is definitely divisive, but Tristana just, like, removed from Tree and also removed from her multi-region requirement, which is kind of slows her down a little bit. Actually really fun. Is Thresh any good? You main him in League. Thresh has been a lot of historically powerful decks, but he has fallen off a little bit just because there are other champions that do similar things faster, or there are champions that are strong enough that you don't need to pull them out of the deck. You can just cast them and they do very well. Support card, much like Leech doesn't do as much as other cards right now. Yep, pretty much that. Pretty much that. It's very slow, but you get there. I just want that one moment where I have a Mirror Mage and I have the Hex Cores. It's so hard to get though, and we're also up against the Swanora. Hi, Swanora. Fuck off, Swanora. I'm not here for this right now, Swanora. Yes, I can thermo a thing. I got the one of Mirror Mage, so we're gonna suffer a little bit. Oh, you've gotten the combo? Oh, that's so nice. Yep, time to start pranking. I know that I should technically prank when I have Shell Folk, but the urge to prank is just so deeply embedded in my body that I can't help but not do it early. You want to cast a Nora? Do you want to cast a Nora into my Mystic Shot? No? Okay, let's deal a damage then. The rest of the champion is solid. Just depends on what other champions want to pair him with, whatever deck you build. Yes, that's about right. I could be patient. I'll try and be patient. I'll try to be slightly more patient. Shadow Isles. So in Runeterra, Thresh is part of a region called Shadow Isles. There are a lot of very good Shadow Isles champions. There was Callista earlier. Viego's very big. Kindred's pretty big. Gwen is huge. 3 mana Flock sounds about right. I think it's going to be aloof trading, so my Mirror Mage is going to go bye-bye next turn, which is a little saddening. Yeah. Can't stop the draw. Bye. Fresh combo for the curse my memory banks. The deck was annoying. I feel like everyone kind of has a stance on Karma. You know, it doesn't matter how long you've been playing. You know who Karma is, and you've had a bad experience, bitch. Okay, what are we discarding? Mini Morph. Get fucked. Come on. You wanna yep, yeah. I asked for it. I literally asked for it. Bye. You were nice. Everyone have 3 mana for a hot minute? Probably. Yep. I'd actually like to spend some mana in the face of the Otterpusses, but I have 2 time tricks, so that's where some mana can go right there. Sometimes a person's bad karma experience comes from playing Karma. Yeah, like she makes the most useless spell ever, and it's just like, bitch, you expect me to do what with this? Like, what am I supposed to do with this spell exactly? Like, I don't need, like, I think it once gave me that spell. Oh, it gave me the healing spell. That's like, reveal an 8+ cost and then heal for 4 or something. It gave me that once, and I was like, this is literally the least useful thing you could have given me right now. That was slightly rage-inducing. Also, Karma and Seraphine are the same, and they are both crimes against humanity. Seraphine goes a little faster, and she has that nice high note. Have you studied any math after high school? It's such cock and ball torture. So yeah, I did physics with algebra my first year of college, and I hated it. And I did not continue with physics, and it was partly the professor, it was partly the math, it was partly that I just wasn't built for physics. But yes, I didn't enjoy it. I did not enjoy it. Before your A-Souls, before your Seraphines, where your show folks would manifest, there was Karma. But yes, true, it's true. Before all of that, there was indeed a Karma chilling in the back. I'm gonna Victor here. I think it's okay. Is it okay to Victor? Fuck it. I have the Mystic Shot for the Nora, so I'm gonna go with the Victor anyway. Yeah, Karma is very fun. I don't know what people are getting at. Karma is your highest mastery champ. It's fun until she gives you the wrong spell, which is, oh, what does Victor do? Until she, okay, let me finish my stuff first. Okay, Victor is dying. Before the Victor dies, first of all, Karma, annoying if she gives you the wrong spell, and also she can be really annoying if you're up against the wrong person. Victor makes these little hex cores, which grant him a random keyword. They used to cost mana, they no longer do, because they buffed him. And thank God they buffed him, because he was absolute ass without the 0 mana hex core. He was usable, but he wasn't like anywhere near good. He just kind of sucked. Now he's better. He's not fantastic, but he's better. He basically turns into a discounting mechanism. He also has a little bit of removal in his champ spells, but he becomes a keyword soup where he can be, has a little bit of removal. People don't usually run that too much, and can like snowball on his own. Like he's very good at snowballing independently if you let him. Absolute dumpster booty juice. Or that. All right, yeah, I see that you have spells and shit, and I see that I don't want you to, and do you understand how much I don't want you to have spells yet? Do you understand how much I don't want you to have spells? Okay? All right, we're moving on. There is never a wrong spell, I just have to be big-brained enough to use it. That's the true karma mentality. I'm of the mentality of, sometimes this bitch just won't give me what I want. And then I get upset, and then I don't play her again. Am I a child? Yes. What further questions do you have? That's a fucking Poro sled. I think I might actually just go for the draw. I know it's a Poro. I know I'm committing a crime by not taking it. Not my glorious evolution! But it was glorious! Don't you understand? Alright, fine. Let's just draw a card. There's another stress defense. Okay, 6 to 7 on the Victor if we ever find him again. Shellfolk has yet to make an appearance, but it's all fine. I think I'm gonna use a time trick. She's vanilla before she gave cards to every card she generates as a bonus. You're just like, yes, this is what I need. This is such a big boost from before. Imagine that's how the, ooh, can I push any damage here? Not really, but kind of. I imagine that's how the Victor, the Vladimir players are gonna feel after he's buffed, right? Right? They're definitely gonna buff him into a usable state, right? There are those two champions. That's true. Yeah, Shellfolk is its own champion. We are romancing rek'sai now? Yes! Does that require any more description? Ah, your Death Lotus sucks. Stop leveling your fucking Swain. I don't want to deal with him, okay? He sucks. More executive opinions nobody asked for. Have a Shellfolk. Don't kill my Shellfolk. I mean, they currently can't kill my Shellfolk with just disintegrates and flocks. There's a burn in there somewhere, so we're just gonna play it. When didn't the LOR community romance rek'sai? It is true that for ever since she was released, I'm pretty sure rek'sai has just been big mommy and for LOR. And I mean, I'm just joining the club. I'm embracing the club. LOR community, the League community, rek'sai is a queen. Forget the fact that she's kind of destroying Talia's homeland, right? rek'sai is amazing. Zillion is top bay. That's fair. Okay, that's a... Why did you stack it like that? Okay, are you did they stack it like that to make sure they wouldn't fuck up the order? Oh no, because they needed... No, they could have still cast... No, they need to drop the bomb. No, wait, no. They could have cast the bomb and then put the disintegrate on the stack, right? Because it would have resolved in the opposite direction. In the reverse. To be fair, if they're just being careful about not fucking up the targeting, I would understand, because we've all done that. We've all fucked it up at least once. She can destroy your homeland! You're okay with that? You got that? That's not an issue? Zillion is the real silver fox daddy? Swain who? Yo, but Swain's got that demon arm, and he's not afraid to tell you about it. Also, I'm gonna die. Can I find... I mean, 2 Mystic Shot is unfortunately not quite gonna do it, but we can turn him into a 1/6 so that he doesn't deal overwhelm damage, which I feel like might just be the call, because 2 Mystic Shots is unfortunately, or 2 Time Tricks is unfortunately not gonna find me better blockers. LOR Zillion does make me feel some things, not some things. Oh, there's a thermo for 4. No. Yes. Fuck. I mean, I'm gonna lose it regardless, unfortunately. So then I think, yeah, we turn him to a 1/6 and then we scream to the heavens. We just scream to the heavens. And hope to not die real fucking fast. Okay, yeah, that's not dying super fucking fast. Just a little fast. Just with a little bit of aggression. Okay, great. Yep, I can actually maybe punch him soon. That's beautiful. I like punching. Malzahar and Lore and LOR. Malzahar would be cool. Voidlings when, or along with Zyra and Syndra. If my knowledge of Syndra is anything useful, I feel like Syndra is going to be a terror. Or at least they can very easily turn her into a terror. Mini-morph. Hi. They have Leviathan, right? I'm going to just take mini-morph. Because I can block with a mini-morph. Not fighting my champions, though, unfortunately. At least at this point. Syndra is too busy playing with balls. Who isn't? I cannot mill myself with Sandseer extremely tragically. Yordle Ranger is also not the most useful. I could have picked the elusive, but I wasn't casting. I'm probably not casting. Am I casting this turn? I could do that, and then mini-morph him on the open next turn, which is not so bad. Also, nowhere to be found. Thank you for the deck code here. You want to pass with 11 mana. Deal 1 to the enemy nexus, so you'll trigger 1 stun. Yeah, we can manage that. Bat, boop. Okay. Aloof Travelers is nice. Yes. Okay, here's the fun bit where you don't have a Swain anymore. That's 2 dead Swains! LeBlanc would be proud of me! I think. I'm pretty sure she'd be proud. Unless they were actually, like, dating at some point, then she might be mad I beat her to it. Yeah, so I think you have cards, and I don't like it when you have cards. So would you like to get rid of some cards? That's a Leviathan. Get fucked! Also, nowhere. I need to make sure I actually copy this deck code in. Elzy's did with the title. I did start it. I'll take full responsibility for that. That's okay. Okay, we've got now 2 decks in the queue. So Thermogenic Beam. I will cast my Ranger.
Ready, Scout? Let's take to the skies.
Scout. 5/5. All right, let's see what you do into the 5/5. It is pretty fancy. We could also just potentially thermo. We could thermo Leviathan if needed. That is a poison dart. Oh, do you have a Flockus? Do you have a Flockus? Probably, but it also goes up to a 5/5, so fuck you, bitch. I had to kill Nofaka a few times. No spoilers. Haven't done the raid yet. Oh, alright. The MMNO nerds are back at it. That's a... Okay, so you're killing it with a flock. That's understandable. Have a nice day. I could also hold on to it with a Mystic Shot. That would be very funny, actually. Because I still have a Thermo. I still have a Thermo just lying around. And a Stress Defense. And they haven't cast anything else, and I have a backup Mystic Shot if they cast a Nora, so... You want to dump your damage on this thing right now, because you could disintegrate it. You could go with the disintegrate on it, but you didn't, so... Here we go with the Yordle Ranger some more! Yes! Ranging away! Look, a 3/3 and a 2/5 is actually just kind of filling me with joy right now. Okay, yep, that's a fair trade. Dead Mini Swain is alright. Is it gonna get to the raid for like 2 years? That's also not untrue. Alright, so see, they did try to do it more. I think I'm out of Mystic Shots. I am not. I am not out of Mystic Shots yet. Let's Otter. I know I still don't have that Shell Folk going, but let's take you. Let's see what they have in hand. I can make it disintegrate, what, 6 mana? That would be lovely. Increase your value until you drop. Oh! Flock again. No thank you. Alright. 7 mana just to cast a flock and a disintegrate. Have 5 in the morning? Should you not be sleeping right now? Oh, is the puff cap. Oh, right, because they cast the stupid thingy. The stupid thingy, you know what I mean. The gosh darn it, dingly dongly, poison dart. Yes, that one. Poison dart. 4 of us to run content. Are you? You are an EU. All 4 of you guys. That is what's gonna happen, isn't it? Alright, give me something. There's a Victor in here, there's Show Folks in here. Unfortunately, Mirror Mage is gone. Glorious Evolution is gone. Conchologist is a thing at least. You are a body. You can go face. Would you like to go face? Would you like to consider face as a place? Ooh, actually, discreet invitation gives me a Kampong Shredder, which is hilarious at this point, because it's damage. Literally just because it's stuck in damage. Because if they can't kill anything, I could dump hand. I think I'm actually gonna try and dump hand. You don't have board wipes as far as I'm concerned, and I don't care about dealing damage to enemies, I just care about the swing next turn. I guess I could have waited for that, but whatever, it's a skill, it goes off. And then do they pass again, or do they cast some sort of paying on my stuff? Because we do have lethal. We have a 13 damage right now. So let's see what they can do. Okay, so Blade's Edge into a flock kills the 5/2, so at least we're getting something out of here, I guess. Obviously they don't have Swain. Obviously they don't have Nora, because they would have gone with either of those. They are going to try and flock the 5/1. That's understandable. They do find a portal, which kind of sucks. Is that their last portal? That is luckily also their last portal. Yeah. I'm actually... Ooh, let's see. If I swing here, they kill the 5/1. They block the 3/3, so I'm only dealing 5 damage. I'm going to conch again to see what we can find. Caustic Riff is a thing. Ooh, Yordle Portal might be useful, except I have no board space. I lack board space. That's unfortunate. Let's just go now. I'm actually surprised they didn't respond. Maybe they do have another Katarina Whirling Death? Not Whirling Death. Somebody had the 2-mana spell. Were they the ones with the 2-mana spell? I mean, the flock was expected, that's for sure. They're flocking the 3/3 and not the 5/1? Do they have 2? Maybe they have 2. They must have 2 then, because that's still death. Still just hanging on to Thermo.
What seems to be the problem?
Yep. Still holding onto a stress defense. They're dumping everything. They're dumping everything. Okay, Scorched Earth, Flock, and a Wallop. Okay, what are we left with? 3 damage, and they don't really get much out of this. That's okay. If they don't cast anything, or we see what they cast and we stress defense it, actually, we can probably just drop the stress defense, because they're not going to be able to protect a unit, which means we can probably just Yordle Portal next turn with relative impunity. Or I could manifest it now. I actually think I might manifest it now, because then just bank on the... yeah, bank on the Thermogenic Beam doing stuff. Mayor doesn't super help, but it's something. That's a pokey stick. Fuck yeah. That's an Elude Travelers. Bye. Bye, Oh, no. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Bye, Thermo. There we go. Here we fucking go. There we go. I thought there might be 2. I forgot if there was 1 or 2, because I don't have the mobilytics up here, but... Yep, that works for me. That works well enough. There are 2 portals. They didn't find anything, luckily. They have another top with which to find something. I think we just pokeyed the 4/1 down. What do you want? Cornholer 67? Not just Cornholer 67, it is the Cornholer 67, which, you know, is a feat for sure. Definitely vital. Do I want to block that? I kind of feel like blocking that. I mean, I'm just getting endless augment now, so if we can just wipe their board and then go, because we also get a card out of this, because they can't counter my fucking draw. There's not a glimpse beyond. Okay, boom. Top deck Otterpuss, top deck Puffcap. That should be the last, yes, it's the last one, so we should be okay there. Let's do this. We get a thingy, what's it? We get a prank. I shall prank them. We shall prank them for sure. The pranks have not stopped. The prank train continues. Okay, there's a not the shell folk now, you whore! Oh, god damn it, because now I could... Oh, never mind, it doesn't matter, they left. We beat up the Sonora player! Did I see any of my champions? Sort of. They kind of insta-died. But it's okay, we got the win anyway. Good night, kid. I'm glad the chat could bamboozle you. That's the goal of the chat and me as a streamer, is to bamboozle not only my audience, but particularly the mods. The mods deserve bamboozling. Okie dokie. That is some good bullshit right there. Thank you, Digi, for the deck code. Moving on with our submissions, though, we've got Dr. Cake Monster, and we've got Nowhere to Be Found left on the docket. Sounds good to me. Let's bring those in. Let me also just do one thing real quick. This will probably take me half an hour-ish, and that was about the amount of time that I was planning to place in their decks. Viewer! Ooh, this is Dr. Oh, right, you were telling me about this. Cake Monster, which also, by the way, is a fabulous name. Who we all really like we all really like cake. Mana parries from one kitten snack to one snack and catnip. That can be arranged. You're welcome to the catnip along with the treats. Bullshit win, no problem. Bullshit win, no problem, pretty much. Barding it up on a Monday. Where did my bard go? D would be over here. Let's keep the loadout. We're looking at Bird, Origami Slicer, Asmus, Junk Concert, Mystic Vortex, Nora, Pokestick, Proximity, Puffcap, Tea Maker, Aloof Travelers, Bard, Signposts, Rainbow Fish, Cosmic Binding, Portapalooza, and Minimorph. I like it. It's pretty basic. Pretty basic chime situation, but I like the Origami Slicer in there. I keep forgetting it's a card, to be honest with you. Milk is icky. Milk is kind of icky sometimes. It smells sour occasionally, which is just like, why would I drink something this fucking sour? Let's see. I put it in a paper envelope and send it in the mail. That should be fine for milk. Let it marinate. Okay, that's just fermentation. I work at a company that tries to make cheese. You'll get the wrong fucking bacteria. I don't want to know what fucking bacteria you're finding in the mail, but it's probably the wrong ones. Just throwing it out there. That's too many. That's a lot of proximity puff caps. I'm gonna get eaten alive by Monoshirima, but it's fine. Let's not worry about it. Bird, be free. Do your thing. Do your thing. Maybe I don't have the right skills for male milk. I don't think I want male milk. That's just a life fact about me. I don't think male milk is for me. Just gonna say that right now. If you hear cackling in the background, yes, it is Glass cackling his fucking ass off. That's what he do occasionally. We're gonna pass the turn. Hi, Zerath. Fuck off. That's an endless vow. That's a lot of problems that are happening over there. Also, Digi Dragon King. Shurima, your emperor has returned. Kill my fort too, you dingus. They're killing my fort too, the dingus. It is correct, but also fuck off. What do we want now? As an origami slicer, I found absolutely jack shit. So maybe we can Portapalooza our way through this problem. We can absolutely Portapalooza our way through this problem, and I found some interesting choices. I found some interesting choices. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? What the fuck? What the actual fuck nut? Okay, well, I mean, undying is maybe useful. Oh, push-up request. I'll do that after this match. If I forget, yell at me, because I usually forget. I just don't like doing it in the middle of games, because I have to move my camera.
Out of my way.
Yeah, alright. Don't want to kill Undying? But it's Undying! But it's an Undying! It comes back! Don't you want to see it come back as a bigger dude? Alright, Zerath, are you ready to get mini-morphed? Are you ready to die, Zerath? Are you ready to be transformed into your true form? Are you ready to ascend? I think he's ready to ascend. That's oh no, it's not Monoshima. What was I saying? It's Zillion. It's Time Bomb Man. It's been a while since I saw Time Bomb Man. Hi, Tea Maker. Why are you just hovering in the middle of my screen? Tea Maker. I don't need tea. I don't need that much tea. I also don't want to take that much damage, but here we are. Does combat make it go away? Combat does not make it go away. Combat just means it stays there. Looking fresh, looking great, looking ready to take on the world, really. I'm gonna just cast some blockers real quick and wonder what this is doing with its life. Milk today was good. How many times do I have to describe not needing male milk for it to sink in? Also, a tea maker is really loving this game, and I'm glad for the tea maker. I'm happy for it. Don't get me wrong. I just, maybe, could you scoop? That didn't help. Maybe they'll kill my Undying now, though, which would be exciting. We found a portal, and it is, in fact, an Eye of the fucking Dragon, because why not? Because I needed lifesteal! Did it name it male milk? It sounds the same, so it doesn't really matter. That's part of the fun. That's part of the joy of it, really. I will kill the Zillion. You don't have one of those. You never had one of those. Those are lies. You shouldn't listen to Zillion. I'm gonna die, by the way, just to, like, things happening. You know how you die to things happening? That's really rude in card games when your opponent is just like, I have more things happening than you. Height of rudeness. Height of fucking rudeness. Get out of here with that 5-3 fearsome bullshit. Also, I want lifesteal. Can we get that 2-2, please? 2 out of 2? Thank you. I need it. I really need it. I really am desperate. Desperation fills my bones. That's a right of the... No! My dude! Bye! I needed that dude. Okie dokie. I'm sad. That's fine. Kill other Dingle Dongle? Because I can't kill a Zillion and I can't kill a Xerath with this anyway. So we'll kill the old Xerath. And then Aloof Travelers? And then they never top deck anything useful ever again. That's how it's gonna go. Yep. Yeah, Aloof Travelers. Please pop portal bar. It's barred, but it's not a portal. Unfortunate. Portal. That's the cosmic binding, but it is two on the bard, and we have the thingamadongle. Okay, that's fine. That's the Preservarium. I don't like it, but we'll live with it. Have a bard. He's big. He's nice. Don't hurt him, please. How's Nora Barr? Just got back from putting the kids to bed. Welcome back from the adulting. We are currently doing Ifili versus their Zillion, but I have mini-morphed both their champions, and they no longer have them straight up. So, not horrible. Also, a portal gave me Undying, which I cannot get over because I just find it fucking hilarious. Playing Nora is always a good time. It would help if I found the Nora and had it in my hand. It would help, but no. The universe said no. That's a lot of dudes. That's a lot of dudes. Okay, but here's the fun part. I have blockers for the dudes. And I'll put my bard in the front of the 5-3 if I have to. Even though I don't want to, because he's precious. He is a precious little bard boy. That's the support for elusive. I can make my Undying elusive now. That's the ticket to victory, I'm sure. No one contradict me. Yeah, so I'm gonna deal... Okay, so you're gonna stand in the front, and then we're gonna deal 2, and then we're gonna stun, and then we're gonna put Bard in the front as a safety block, because I have fucked that up before, and I wish to not fuck it up again. Put the 5-3 back where it belongs, and then let my chimes and stuff and boons and portals and things happen. And I'm gonna ignore how much draw they're about to get, and also hope they don't have a Xerath top decked. There's a lot of things we gotta hope for right now. And I'm barely hanging on. Yeah. Shove some chimes in there. We're up to 27. That's not a shabby number. Oh, look at me getting my fucking Undying back later at some point in the future. At least you don't have Xerath. That's a pokey stick. Why you gotta be rude? Why you gotta be so rude? Do you have more of that bullshit? Do you have the Xerath, in fact? Please don't have the Zeriath. In fact, that's a Zillion. Okay. Down to 2. You don't have Mystic Shot, though. There is no Mystic Shot happening. I could kill my own Undying in the name of drawing. Slicer turbo levels the Bard. Yeah, I've actually been not using it perhaps as aggressively as I should. There were a couple of turns where I could have cast it. I'm also getting slightly unlucky with the draws, which kind of sucks. So they have a lot of Pokey Sticks. I don't think they have enough to kill me, though. At least based on how things are currently shaking out. That's a Kahiri. That's a Bard buff. Esmus is kind of chilling. They have 4 mana. That brings me down to 1. Oh, and they have 2 time bombs. And they have 2 time bombs, unfortunately. Well, hopefully they pass quickly and they don't drag it out, because they just literally just have to wait a turn. Okay, they're not going to drag it out, luckily. Yup. 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 But I have a 3/3 Undying! That's the important bit! It's the super important bit. Why did I lose fucking 25? Oh, I guess that's normal actually. Plus 15 to minus 25. For some reason I was expecting a minus 20. But we are down at 0 LP, so that's logical enough. Red Gwen. Boring. Do something else. Why are you still playing Red Gwen? Don't do that! Rejected! Do something more interesting. Rainbow Fish is here. That's great. It's a little expensive. Construct is fine. Resolute Travelers, okay. Running into the Butler problem. Oh, no Butler. And no Boisterous Host. Where's your shit? Better, where's your shit? That's another Aloof Travelers. Well, at least I'm gonna have fucking Aloof Travelers. Oh, you're playing Foyer on offense? Okay, that's fine, whatever. Okay. Give me a portal, I suppose, and then hopefully we can discard Gwen or Eternal Dancers here. We're probably gonna get Eternal Dancers, I suspect, but maybe we get something like a Gwen out of there. We're discarding a Gwen! Fuck yeah, they had 2 Gwens! Oh, shittlesticks. That's what Minimorph is for. Yeah, that's definitely what a Minimorph is for. They only have 1 Hallowed right now, right? Yeah, they also have only 1 Hallowed, so... that's okay, and I'm gonna just trigger this before anything else happens. Bye. So, there's 1 Gwen left in the deck, and there's 3 Katarinas left. Right now we're doing okay. Right now you can hit my Bone Scryer and take a damage to your Nexus. Boom! Also, we do have the Cosmic Binding, which will be nice for stuns, or to just kill a Katarina if they play it on a bad turn for them. Okay, there's another Leaf Travelers, Mystic Vortex, buffing Nora, fuck yeah! And dropping Might. Oh, so your hand is dirt cheap. You don't have Eternal Dancers and you don't have Gwen as a refresh. Okay. Far be it from me to complain about that. Have a 2/3 Nora Quietus now. Santa Butler, not a Quietus. Okay. Yes, that can be blocked by our 1/3/3. That goes face? Or they don't use it, that also makes sense. Yeah, deal 2 and stun would be great here. Or we can stun and then proximity puff cap it, which might actually be interesting as well.
They're afraid.
Okay. I am gonna risk the 2 damage here though. So deal 2, stun that maybe? We could also stun the 3/1 instead. They are more likely to have Mark, though, because they look like they're a traditional Gwen Katarina deck, so not the Katarina Callista thing that didn't have the Mark of the Isle, so I'm debating if I should do something. To be fair, it only becomes a 4/3, so our proximity should still happen. I'm just wondering if I should just then let it level in general. But let's try this. If they recast, we still do have an answer. If Mark comes down, we only take... Yeah, we take additional damage, but... They don't! get the most value right now out of a Katarina rally, because they don't have any other champions. If we can keep nerfing or avoiding the Gwens, the rally is gonna kill us, especially if they find Eternal Dancers, but if they can't do that, we have more of a shot for sure. Okay, more buffs. They are going with that. They find the 2-1. We're gonna try and do this to see if they have another Mark of the Isles, which they probably don't with 3 cards left. And they fucking don't. They can't kill anything with that Blaze, though it is free. It is free! I also would not like to take 5 damage. If you wouldn't mind. Really don't want to do that. They could ping and flock my Nora down. Rainbow Fish is, like, unfortunately not as exciting here. No, they're just going for face. Alright, fair enough. Portal Palooza. I mean, this is a 3-2, so it actually gives pretty decent stats to whatever we find here. That's a boon proc. Let's do Palooza, I think, over a fish here. Ooh, we find an Aloof Travelers. Unfortunately, we can't use it right now. If they can't stop my Nora, I mean, that's a 6-3 now. I'll risk it. There's another Opulent Foyer. Fair enough. 6 damage to face. Fucking Noxian Fervor. Fair enough, actually. Fair enough, but at least it's out of your hand. I don't have a blocker for Fearsome, though, which I am kind of rapidly realizing, because I can't re-equip it. So, with Hallowed 5, it becomes an 8-1, so it's not lethal. But they do have a bunch of those just hanging around. We find a portal, it's a 0-6, which does not block Fearsome either, unfortunately. I would put the Fearsome in the front. Yeah, they figured that out. Block Bubble Bear. Yeah, let's just use Bubble Bear there. 0-2 is not going to be able to survive anything. We could also just use it at this point, to be honest. Let me discard anything valuable from their hand. We get a bird. We get an Elnook, which blocks Fearsome as well. It shuffled some stuff, dropped a Might. Perdine Prodigy is terrifying, but okay. I'm gonna put the Slicer on the 0. Ooh, do they have Flock? Interesting. I could also just slap a 7-6 on a 3-4. That's also pretty fucking fancy. That's a 10-10 elusive. Get fucked. Get absolutely fucked. Let's do Bird, because it will guarantee a trigger for this. And then we can put that somewhere, and they drain that. Okay, so they have a Flock still, potentially. But I'm gonna risk it, because we can always re-equip at the start of the next turn, because they're definitely down on resources. So they did drain above, unfortunately above that's +6, because we ran into so many boons the last turn. That's a 5-4. And we can also just put this on still. There's 1 buffing that. That's a 2-4, so we've got 12 elusive damage coming in. Honestly, I'm just gonna cast the rest, because if I can buff, what's the biggest? 4-4 and a 5-4 is the biggest. Let's see if we can do that into 2 cards. What's devastating here? I don't think there's anything super devastating. A Katarina would be annoying. A Gwen would be terrible for the next turn. But for now, I have 21 damaged with elusives! Also Esmus. And they left. But thank you for living through none of my boons. In fact, literally none of them. You died. Huzzah! Back to a nice round even number. Getting my Nora mastery to almost 4, but that's okay. I'm not gonna push the mastery tonight. But we got the Bard. I actually managed to use the Origami Slicer in the end, so it did not go entirely to waste. We've got one more deck here from Nowhere to be Found. So let's check that out. I've reached the maximum number again. I'm gonna delete whatever this was. Yep. Sorry, TF. Let's import the new one. Yeah. Pretty pog. Bard is always pog. Do I have all the cards in the game? Almost. I had a 100% collection when the last World Under expansion came out. And I'm like at 99% in a couple of them, but basically I can craft all of the things because I have like 600,000 gems just like lying around. Hope you didn't lose all your LP again. It doesn't matter. LP doesn't matter anymore. I hit top 100 this season. I'm happy, okay? The day before seasonals, I hit top 100 and I was like, I've literally topped the charts. I can rest. I can go back to 0 now. We're done. We're finished. This is enough. PNZ Callista. Callista now with artillery. Imagine Callista coming at you with like a fucking machine gun. That'd be terrifying. I'd run in the opposite direction. Furith! Oh, more Furiths. Zonite, Concurrent, Timelines, Pharaoh's Financier, Mystic Shot, Seraphine, Solter, Time Trick, Unspeakable Horror, Doombeast, Callista, Station Archivist, 2 Aloof Travelers, Fan Club President, 2 Vengeances, 1 Rekindler. Ooh, so we're an interesting spell concurrent list with some husks for Callista and just general RNG value energy. Okay. Let's see if I can level Callista properly this time. Historically bad at doing that, but I'll do my best. Only because I'm lazy. Yeah, only because I'm lazy. At some point I'll make it go up to 100% again. Foo Fighter running Zoe, Teemo, Fizz. Is that very Foo Fighter of them? I have no idea, actually. I feel like maybe no. Reggie is good. Seraphine is good. Callista is good. One drop? Zonite. But I didn't find concurrent, so maybe that was a mistake, actually. Do I need to cast it here? No. Could just cast it to have it. Ooh, they have a Matimo, which means I'm gonna fucking drain the shit out of that. Sorry. I know you like Teemo. Why did I top deck the Seraphine again? I don't need to do that. I don't need to find more Seraphines. Don't have Purple Berry Shake. They look like they're an elusive spam deck. They have Pale Cascade. Not a Purple Berry. Same effect here, unfortunately. I do have Fearsome in the Callista, potentially. Could just play this regular and then cast Callista or something. So, yeah, I mean, at 3-4 in their colors, relatively safe, I would think. In their colors, like this is magic. What's your mastery? 84 on Zoe, 73 on Teemo, and 14 on Fizz. So they really like Teemo. Though it looks like Zoe is indeed their favorite. Yeah, do they have more Teemo mastery than me? They might actually. Foo Fighter, we gotta have a fucking top! Also, I'm gonna die, but we also need to have a top! Would you like to become Shroom? Apprentice? I'll allow you Apprentice. You can't have fancier than that, though. Let's do a Pharaohs. I can't block elusives is the problem. Sputtering is great later.
It's a people problem.
But yeah, Sputtering is great later. We can cast it soonish. But also, I'm just gonna fucking die. I forgot what a terror elusive spam can be, even though I was playing it only 2 seasons ago. Good lord, this is scary. How does Callista work? Callista, she says a fearsome 3-4 at base. When she's seen 3 allies die, basically she becomes a bigger unit and she pulls an ephemeral copy of the stronger thing that has died. So if I killed my board right now and I had a 3rd unit, it would pull one of the 2 ones and it would take damage instead of the Callista. Should play Seraphine for the champ spell. Oh, yeah, that's true actually. We can do that now, but the Teemo is getting close to leveling, unfortunately. Because I need to get we need to get him before the puff caps trigger, if we can. If we can. We also just have the straight up vengeance here. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Please don't have a fucking Pale Cascade or some shit. Is that a Pale Cascade or some shit? That's a sudden surge, so we just died to elusives anyway, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that's kind of what it looks like. That's a 4-4. I can't even attack him with the Callista, which just really sucks. That's really bad. Also, I need to catch up on the chat a little bit. For all will be one. Oh, you're on Arena right now? Nice. Also, Sky, hello and welcome back. So she can carry all the rent for that month. Oh, I'm also spending my money on it. Don't worry, don't worry. Martin Thomas, this is not an issue. I'm also spending my money. Yeah, no, I'm joining him in that because it's magic, and occasionally I just go back. I just return. We do it all again. You know, that stuff. Yeah, so I'm just gonna die, I think, to puff caps and to all of that nonsense happening, because Atima's gonna become a 5/5 at base, which sucks. You don't want to kill. You want to kill my stuff. You don't want to kill too much of my stuff. It's a board game called Acquire. I'm Team Vindicator. Obliterator. Look, I just want all of the Elish nerds with the fancy arts, okay? That's all I want. That's all I want.
Armed and ready.
Yeah, fuck you, Timo. Not gently. A gentle fuck you, as in, I'm not piloting you right now, so I have issues. Well, I mean, I have issues in general, but I have particular issues with you right this second. All will be one. Just complete all of the bitches, you know? That's the Zoe ad. Cries. Valor's actually kind of nice. Paddle Star is uncastable, but it is a stun. Vile Feast is a drain. That is fair. Honestly, a stun, considering how much is going wrong right now, might not be horrible. But there's also just Vile Feast. I'm gonna die anyway, is the problem. Though we do have more interactions later. I'm gonna take the stun just to prevent damage from happening. Ebb is usable later in the future. The Junji Ito art for Norn is captivating, right? It's fucking amazing. I love it so much. I'm actually gonna stop Esmus. I could also stop the Zoe. That's about this. It's actually more damage stopped if I do that. We could do this and risk that it will hit a unit and not actually hit face. Which I feel like is the right call, even though we're making 40 bajillion fleeting things that just don't happen this turn at all. Unfortunately. Oh, but we also just acted before the Esmus was happening, though it would make sense that they put it over there and not on something else. Yeah, I should have cast this on top of the stun just to have it going. Your pose disturbing, but I can't look away. That's also a very good description of Junji Ito in general, I would say. Have his books in a secret lair drop. Gotta finish out the collection. Oh, we actually killed a Zoe. If we can, of course. We might not kill the Zoe here, but killing a Zoe would be a great addition here. We are not killing a Zoe for surezies. Okie dokie! My Nexus! My Nexus! Oh dear God. Okay, well, I'm gonna cast my Blinding Assault. He is truly blinding. Don't think about it too much. We have Millie. We do have Fan Club President. I will use her and try and get something done. Going to look up Secret Lair. Oh, Secret Lair's an interesting one. They're basically selling singleton cards, and it's potentially questionable, but interesting. Deal 1 to all units and then deal it again. Oh, Bellows is actually a lot of damage to their tiny board. It pings off a lot of spell shield, but it might get rid of some 2/1s there if I'm lucky. We do have the mana to cast it. That is unfortunately not what I was looking for, though. Not what I was looking for. All right, well, I am potentially looking at like more damage, but I mean, I think we just want to let the Callista do its thing, sort of, because I mean, it doesn't matter if we die next turn anyway. Let's just do this. Did the art for all of the completed walkers? Oh, that would be super cool. Okay, okay. Also, the little snippets of story I'm getting about the completed walkers are just really fucking sad. Like, when I heard about Jason Broska, I was actually just like, oh, that makes me sad. That makes me legit sad. Alright, fuck you. That's horrendous. I know you have a 6-7 Teemo. It is horrendous. Thank you. Please leave me alone. Hi, Millie. Hi, Millie. What's going on? Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Teemo's getting bigger as the Fury proc off of Millie, and I hate it. Oh, and I hate it. Oh, I hate it so much. I guess I can vengeance it now because it doesn't have spell sheet anymore. So we do have a shot at surviving one more turn, assuming the puff caps don't end my existence, and they will because puff caps are a bitch. Whatever Seraphine just did, yes. You want to take the damage? I can't burn you down, so you might as well just take the damage, I think. Okay, everybody's at 7 HP. I'm at a significantly more worrisome 7 HP though, so yeah. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Do you have Bastion? Please don't tell me you have Bastion. Oh, you're just casting regular fucking Harazi. I understand. Have a nice day. Yeah, have a nice day. Oh, because it's gonna give the, oh, right, because it's gonna give the stats. Oh, I just die. I just fucking die. All right, I'm dead. Bye-bye. Okay. I was like, why don't they put the 1-1 on something? That'd be so much damage, because they aren't thinking that way. They're thinking of better things. Because now I really can't stop that. But I can kill Teemo on my way out, which is how God intended. Before you die, just also knock out the Teemo in the process. Hi, Seraphine. Thank you for trying real hard. You tried real hard. I failed miserably. Is the Zoe at 9? At least we didn't have to watch the Zoe level up. Because when you're watching a Zoe level up, you know deep down somewhere in your soul you're fucked.
Was it the material, or was it me?
It was me, Seraphine. It was me. I take full responsibility. I am sorry. My secret past may have come back to bite you. The Overmaster, hello! Ah! Yes. What? Yes. If you could eat sounds, you honestly wouldn't. At first thought it'd be cool, but what if ugly sounds taste bad and there are a lot of ugly signs? Ugly sounds? There are a lot of ugly sounds. Also, hello. Welcome back. What's going on? What am I doing? Not casting in current timelines because I didn't find it or mulligan for it fully, and I'm paying the price. Is this another fucking elusive spam deck? No, thank God. I can't block anyway. Have a weapon. Oh, have a fisher whackle? I'm the night wind. I do fart when I'm asleep, so that's accurate. Reggie time? I think Reggie time. Reggie time. Reggie, hold me together here, buddy. I need to Mystic Shot that fucking 1-1 over there soon. Shock Blast is nice. Vengeance is also nice. I think I might just take Shock Blast, because we have Vengeances in the back. Just learned MTG has a horse tribal card that makes a 5/5 horse. That's fantastic. I love that. I love that for Magic. A 5/5 horse sounds powerful. Sort of. I guess. 5/5 horse? I mean, it depends on what the horse do. Having a random 5/5 pop up out of nowhere, doesn't matter what game you're playing, it will still fuck you up. It will still fill you with fear. I'm gonna just kill that before it does things. Yeah, we're just gonna kill that before it does things. Bye! Yeah, I will not take all that damage, but I also won't give you a landmark. The taste would depend on the enjoyment or on some other factor that would then determine what is good and what is bad, by what is palatable by these few number of new social elites. Think a new form of the fine art world. This is going in whole new directions. I like it. Yeah. Le Seraphine! As the sunless figure, I actually really like that. I don't like that, in fact, though I really don't appreciate that. So I can Mystic Shot it soon, but I can't Mystic Shot it immediately. I'm gonna discard this to draw. As a Station Archivist. I'm debating injuring it before it actually gets the Hex Core, just so that we can be more likely to hit a, or land a Shock Blast on a future turn. Because I can't kill it now, and they probably know that. It got Impact. Yeah, playing into Regen was kind of stupid, actually, thinking about it. I should have just waited to bank mana and stack my spells. Best part of you specifically is created if you gain life for that turn and happens on every end stat. Wait. Oh, if you gained life that turn? Oh shit, that is made for me. I love that concept. I'm glad I hit that with a Mystic Shot before now. Really glad. And fucking whiffed. Ah, dang. Ah, dang. Bye. Bye, Station Archivist. You tried. You really tried. It needs support like Bear Tribal got. Oh, you gotta love me some Bear Tribal. That's a Moon Glow. I'm fucked. Okay, bye. Oh, good. I mean, I have Rekindler for something. I have it for something later. Yes. Take 2 damage. Here we go. Crested Sunmare. Bear Force 1 is life. Bear Force 1 also just has a great title. Just bought me some items. Those who know what IEMs. Oh, IEMs? I don't. I'm not in the know, unfortunately. I lack knowledge. But I usually lack knowledge, so that's not a surprise. What are you thinking at 2 mana? Oh, Barboza. What just rolls off the tongue? You know when you're talking to your opponent and you just want to be like, oh, Barboza! We can definitely oh Barboza this person. It's like, there's a thematic element to it that's great. Stop casting Hex Cores. My units can only take so much. Oh god. He found elusive. I'm dead. I'm just, that's pretty, that's some death happening right there. I will equip the Fisher Whack to the Callista so that she can actually swing. That's a thought. That's a good thought. Don't kill it, please. Okay, they're not killing it. You know, wait, who attacks with somebody over and over with something like they should get huge very fast? Also, Fading Black Rose, hello, welcome back, how's it going? It does need support. The horses need support, okay? Someone to go get the rest of the cavalry. The horses need friends, damn it. You dropped a chip? Wait, why do you have chip? Why do you have chip? What landmarks are you running? You don't have soul. You can't be running Targon's Peak, right? Oh, you want the chip off of the Blue Sentinels. That's what you're looking for. I am stupid. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, we're still getting in damage, though. We can still Sunburst out of that MK, or out of the MKs in the future. Gotta be afraid of that for sure. Can't really ping off the spell shield super easily. Except I could Shock Blast and then Vengeance in the future, which might be a slightly more valid approach considering I'm just losing things rapidly. I could also Mystic Shot it and then Vengeance it because they might not have a Bastion and the Hex Core has already been cast. Let's try that. Oh, Alawi, the sexy tentacle lady. Oh, yes! Oh, shit! I thought about that for a second. Yeah, Tumble Alawi sounds terrifying. Sounds a little terrifying. Are you granting it things? You're granting it things. I disagree. Robot, sir. That robot still mortal, bitch. Still a fucking mortal robot, ho! Oh, Barboza. The robot was not invincible, whatever shall you do? Also, my Seraphine has just literally just been chilling this whole time. Ah, stop attacking me. Ah, damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. I'm just never gonna give them mana. At this point, I don't think they need it, but I'm just not gonna give them mana. Alright, you need a Bastion here. You don't have a Bastion. A+. I should probably start putting my Seraphine and my Callista in front of things, though, because I've just been, like, getting chipped away at, and eventually I have to stop that. Ooh, you're ripping an Aftershock. Fucking called it. No thank you. I've been hoarding this for a very long time. A very, very long time. She went from a 7-3 to a 17-13. OTK Alawi up in the house. Alright, nothing blocks fearsome, so let's fucking go, bitch. It's the Callista beatdown, except it's not. Bye! I just love it when it's not the Callista beatdown. It's my favorite thing when I think I'm gonna hit with Callista and then I fucking don't. But we do have Rekindler, so I think I'm gonna go with Reggie, find the 6 cost, and then go with the Rekindler on the next turn. See how that do. That's an Obliteratus. Okay, so at least we're getting the Callista guaranteed? I mean, we are, that's for sure. Vengeance. Glorious Evolution. I want Glorious Evolution. I want to evolve gloriously. Yeah. So I take 3 damage if they open attack, and assuming that they don't do anything besides that, of course. That's a Mountain Scryer, which is a lot of their mana. I think I might actually go for Rekindler here for some blockers, because I don't know what they're invoking is the problem. And if they slap something intimidating on the board, I just have to be afraid. So in the meantime, let's do this. So we got a 3/4. Don't kill her. Don't touch her. I know you got P and Z. She's fine where she is. That's a 5/5. I fucking knew it. Ha. Alright, that's alright. Fish a whack to at least trade with the 5/5, hopefully. Yeah, okay, yep. Alright, eventually I gotta kill these things. You're basically enlightened anyway, so I feel significantly less bad doing this. I still have a 4/2 as well. That can still get the fucking Fish-a-whack. Even though Fish-a-whack, it will just die to the 2/3 now because it doesn't have fearsome. But I need fewer concurrents and just more things that can be cast right now. That's definitely not a counterspell. Thank you very much. That's a Starbone. Interesting choices. And Living Legends at 9. Oh dear God. Oh, we're fine. Everything is fine. I'm sure everything is fine. This makes me followers. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die so hard. Oh, God. I can make this a... If I cast 3 things on it? Or 2 things? I mean, I can make it at least a 6/2. That's something. I can also buff it with the Fish-a-whack. That doesn't get me lethal, though. That's a great BR. I'm so dead. I am astronomically dead. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. I'm gonna cast the concurrent timelines for the memes. Because it's there. And I should really mulligan for it more aggressively on the next game. We got one more attempt with this. We can do it. We can do it. We're looking at 18 damage this game. Ignore that. That's irrelevant. That's not important. Not important. Not important. Not important. I'll also equip Fish-a-whack because why not? That's a silence. Oh. No. But I had an augment thing going on. It was good. I thought it was great. Why? Oh, okay. 1 mana fucking Equinox. Fine. Charger, Immortal Fire, 2 warriors, and a fucking Falling Comet. Stacked. There's a Vengeance. Oh boy. Yep, bye-bye. I guess I mean I can kill the 4/4, but that's still 14 damage, so we do unfortunately lose. Unfortunate. Zoe Victor kicking my ass. Alright, one more attempt. Let's go. I believe. So we found the Seraphine. Yeah, mulligan for timelines. I was saying that just a second ago. I mean, it doesn't matter if I can't find it. That's, oh, Plunder. Oh, why would you play Plunder? This is like the worst version of, it's like the worst version of seeing Red Gwen, because Plunder is also like extra boring because it's now so old. It's literally just so old. It's such an old deck. Like, it's just so boring and old. I'm never gonna stop harping on this, by the way. I don't have to deal with it anymore. Do you got a parley, or are you gonna not deal Nexus damage to my face? You've got a parley. Ah, fuck it, it's parley. GP Sejuani. It's the, yeah, it's GP Sej. It's nothing new. That's the problem with it. There's literally nothing new in there. It hasn't changed since Eye of Nagakaboros. At least the Red Gwen includes some of the newer cards. That's my argument for, again, that's my argument for the Red Gwen and against this deck. Oh, they don't even like Sejuani and Gangplank. They're just playing it for the plunder. Eh. Okay, yada yada yada. That's two procs, right? I have many vengeances for when their champion actually happens, at least though, which is something. If it's just that, I don't want to face plunder. So I'll slightly yeet the Seraphine here. They don't actually get a Nexus damage on during the attack, which is progress. And they actually miss the plunder proc in general. Also progress. We found the concurrent timelines. Let me cast this and actually see what they do first. They might kill Seraphine here. We'll handle it. Callistoc is okay. They might have the pirate, the 3/3. That's a Zap Spray Thin. Not a pirate, but they're probably top decking something like Make It Rain to trigger this turn. Because it draws Parley and it draws Make It Rain, right? Or Warning Shot. I mean, also Warning Shot. Yep. Could have also gone with the heavy metal there instead of the Callista, which might have been safer because then we would have been able to turn that off, or turn the guaranteed plunder off for yet another turn. There's another Callista, so Black Spear that has to resolve. They're at 4, right? Yeah, they're at 4. To 8. Let's go with this. 5 cost. Ooh. Go get it in Shell Game. Shell Game is actually not bad. Because then I can block shit like that. Legion Deserter, Abyssal Eye, Track Lord Inquisitor. Legion Deserter is a chunky body.
Are you all online for tickets too?
2 mana. Oh, this actually pays for, it actually gives me a profit on mana because it will refill on 2. Yeah, there's the pirate, so that can block Fearsome. There's Nagakaboros, drawing whatever, doesn't matter. They've got their plunder this turn, so they're going to save it for next turn. They probably have Sejuani in hand, so I'm actually really inclined to keep mana open, which we still can do, actually. An elusive and +1/+1 this round. That doesn't block Fearsome, so we can force them to have to think about the yeah, we can force them to have to think about elusive on our stuff. Is it Deserter for maximum damage, or is it the Callista? Because if I go with the Callista, I can also attack with Deserter into their other stuff, and they have to block with the 3/3 potentially. This is less damage, but I'm gonna go with my instincts here. That might be wrong. 2 less damage because of the way the Callista grows. Okay, 1 less unit on attack to think about. If they have Sej, we Vengeance. If they have Gangplank, we Vengeance. If they do neither of those things, we've got a nice Reggie to back us up. That's a Shell Shocker, which is not any of the things that I just listed. Really. Unless I am confident enough to Pharaohs here. Really not confident enough to Pharaohs here. I think they still could sneak out a Gangplank if they wanted. Maybe that's too conservative. There's a fucking Gangplank. I fucking knew it! Fucking knew it! Alright, let's kill that real quick. Second Vengeance for Sejuani, which is presumably happening next turn. Okay. End round, here we go. Yeah, I figured they'd go for it, because this is the point where if the Gangplank Sedge player can't get a footing, they actually start to drop off. Yep! There we fucking go. So let's just kill Sejuani. Let's cast a blocker and then kill Sejuani to make them also think that we don't have anything here. Give it all. Assembly line, True Shot Barrage. 3, 2, 1. True Shot Barrage is actually kind of nice for their board. Assembly Nice is okay for ours. Give It All is not going to do very much. Redeemed Prodigy is a nice unit. We're probably not going to get a lot out of it because I expect this to just end up blocking though. So let's go with the something with HP, I think. Yep, I see that you're trying to do stuff. I see that. I understand this. Yes, so kill that. Block here. How much damage can we take? I'm tempted to go down to 9 here. They can definitely kill something though with that keg lying around, so it's probably a parley on my Deserter or the Seraphine. Most likely the Seraphine, I think. But we get the Sejuani down. Plunder triggers here. Down to 9. That wipes their board right now, which means I could try and retaliate. Oh, make it rain. Fair enough, but it didn't hit my face. And Callista is almost leveled. Not quite leveled, but that's okay. Still get an attack with her, potentially. 2 mana refill. They could have another Make It Rain here, but that still wouldn't kill her, and it would kill my other unit, preferably. Unspeakable Horror is a nice drain. I'm running out of, literally out of vengeances now. Created Cunning, it doesn't count as created. When I'm summoned if I was created. Oh, actually, interesting. Oh, but I think the way that concurrent timelines works, I think overrides the summon sometimes. Though it doesn't actually do that for other things, so I'm not entirely sure. This should wipe their board. The problem is that if they have another Gangplank or something, I can't do anything. That's just not happening. So they need a unit here now. That's a Piltovan Castaway. That's probably gonna get something that blocks Fearsome, right? Yeah, that got something that blocks Fearsome, unfortunately. Feareth will level our Callista guaranteed, so that's alright. Yeah, let's go with Vexum for damage, maybe. What's your... Nah, doesn't really matter. We want that to die regardless. Let's go with Sandsworn Amulet. Plus, in the future, Fearsome things will have less to do. Oh, but again, we're looking at Transform, and I keep fucking forgetting that. Yeah, Yeti here is fine. 3/3 Yeti is actually great. Never mind. I take it all back. 3/3 Yeti's great. Absolutely fantastic. Kill my stuff for the Callista, please. No? Okay, understandable. And no Gangplank. Top tier, top tier. Anyone make a Luth Traveler copy deck? Oh, I had one at one point. Oh, this is the fucking stupid-ass FTR version of this deck. I hate this so much. Because they run an FTR at the top in case they run out of steam between turns 7 and 10. They're right in the middle there, unfortunately. So, with Overwhelm alone, are we dead? Good questions, good questions. Are we dead? Yes, I think we're dead, because it's... I am at 9 HP. What do I got in the hands? Nothing to help me out of this, right? Yeah. Ah, bullshit. Ah, bullshit. What can I do here? I could deal 2 to the 4/1. I mean, let's do that, I guess. And then we can drain the barrel, and then we can die. That's what we can do here. Go Yetis! Go Yetis indeed. Pretty good Yeti situation. At least I don't have to look at that gross Piltovan Castaway anymore, because that's the real source of my issues. Yep, pull that, and then if I block everything with everything that I've got, we're still short 7 HP, because they're lame fucking Plunder players. And, yeah. They're just lame. They just suck. Sorry I couldn't get a win with that. We at least saw the concurrent timelines this time. I did manage to find it before the end of the game and actually cast it to see some new units. Just couldn't quite pull out the W's, unfortunately. The Seraphine wasn't leveling fast enough, maybe? But I think we also just got super unlucky with some of the top decks there. Super unlucky on the top decks. There was a knot in the back of my hair. If you heard the sound Yeah, I found the Zonites every time, and I just couldn't find timelines fast enough for the first two. And then for the following, just kind of struggled to find the answer we needed in time. Maybe with more draw, like drop a timelines, include a time trick, because there were situations where I felt like we could almost pull it through with the base units instead of having timelines. So maybe that. Unspeakable Horror is nice, but I also only think saw it once or maybe just once. So that could have also given us more value. Fan club president could have given us more value. Aloof and Vengeances did their thing though, so it almost worked. Just kept getting it almost. But it was fun nonetheless. Thank you for the submission. On that note though, I think we had a pretty solid banger of a stream. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you all for your submissions and for hanging out on the stream. Oh, I owe push-ups. I fucking forgot, but I just remembered. I know it's been almost an hour, but I just remembered. You see, you guys need to really yell at me when I forget stuff. I know that's my job, but help me out here. Yell at me. Let me do those push-ups real quick. Okay. Here we go. Move this out of the way. Ha! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. There we go. We did it. Finally I did it. Ah, yes. Good night, everyone. Happy time zone to you. I'm gonna go find somebody to raid out to. Let's check the category. Twitch. Let's go raid somebody actually on a completely different platform. Does anyone stream Legends of Runeterra on YouTube? Is there like a thriving Runeterra community on YouTube? There's like nobody in the category today. Oh no! Oh no! Let's see here. How about Reg Rising? He's usually pretty fun, I would say. And has got some neat deck building stuff going on, which, you know, we're Expedition players. I'm a former Expedition player. I like the random shit. So let's go raid. Thank you all again. The push-ups definitely made me more out of breath than they should have. But I'm getting better at them. I can go a couple more inches lower now. It's great. But yeah, happy time zone to you. Thank you all again. Don't forget to follow. Updates are on Twitter and in the Discord. I'm off tomorrow and Wednesday, but back Thursday, Friday for more Runeterra content. 8 p.m. Pacific time. Sunday at 5. Monday at 8. And I think that's it. Tournament announcements for February should be coming out this week also. So if you're, tired of seasonals and you want some meme stuff, or you just want meme stuff in general, look out for the February 12th tourney that I'll be hosting again. You can bring memes. It will be Valentine's Day themed, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Bye, Internet!